make it seem that way, and you're not.
You're not
at all. I was just having a conversation with a lady today too, and I told her, I said, I validated everything that she was saying to me, and I said, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not crazy. What happened, and I believe you. And that's all I need to hear.
Hey, Britt.
Hey, Britt.
Hey, Britt.
And then,
how'd your event go yesterday?
Yeah.
I want to know. I wanted to support, but I was too goddamn busy.
Right, I wanted to support, but I could not because I was here.
You were appreciated.
And to speak,
thank you.
You was on like 3 podcasts for no reason.
Every day,
just because.
like you didn't violate. Every day.
One. Let's move for now,
Bro.
I feel you. Let's move for now.
Sunday fun day.
You want another bag of Lay's, man? I know it's not, bruh. We got to move for now.
You talk to me every fucking day. If you violate my family like that, bro. Like what shouldn't I do?
I need a second.
You do whatever you got it, bro. You do whatever. When you have her. It's an off-air conversation, Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
But what's going on, everybody? As you can see, we're having a rough start today. Give us a moment. What we're probably gonna do is we're gonna take the live down for a minute, and then we're gonna come back. All right. So just chill for a minute. We'll be right back. Why you got 2 cups, bro?
Well, I broke the second cup down because I didn't want to be a dick. It's a big thing of cranberry.
Why are you drinking just? You got a UTI, my guy?
Nah, I just
He clearing out.
Dang, niggas can't just like cranberry juice.
Right.
Why you can't just clear his up?
Then you just get a cup of cranberry. He brought the whole damn thing.
Maybe he's cleansing his.
Anyway, let me get a cup.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Sorry, I needed a moment.
That's really why I asked about the cup.
If this is the first time joining us, I'd like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host, the favorite motivational speaker, Mimi 100, or Comer Walker if you're nasty.
And most of y'all are.
That's why Tone won't let me run TDI.
That's the only reason. Like, that's the only reason.
There's a lot of reasons behind that.
I am joined by my co-host. We got the narcissist, Pie Guy Juan, in the building. Of course, Mr. Tone Deaf, who threw a very successful event yesterday. Go ahead and clap it up.
It was a hell of a hootenanny.
It
was great. Minus some badass kids. Okay.
Oh yeah, at the vendors event.
Yeah, because to me, even though the after party was really where most of y'all talking about, to me it was the whole day. You was getting a crack.
Hey Ray, Kayla, yeah, I'll text you after the show is over. Yeah. And then of course we have the beautiful Sarita. Go ahead and plug yourself, darling.
Hello, everyone. Sarita Valmont, aka I'm Chronically Resilient, aka That's What She Said on WJMR 98.3.
You don't even know where you work.
Hey,
you'll get fired.
Man, no, I'm not. I've been so many places today. And also, too, we had the grand opening of Calm Integrative Health Services today. So clapping up for Patrice and for Katrina doing an amazing service for our community. And we also will be on WTMJ Channel 4. I'm not sure if it's going to be tonight or tomorrow once they kind of get everything edited and together.
Damn, but you gonna make me watch the news?
You and I both.
Watch that shit.
It's not about watching news.
I hate when my friends be on local TV. They're like, bro, you got to watch me. I'm like, what you going to be on? It's like Channel 6. I'm like, you going to make me watch the news.
Mm-hmm.
But I watch the fucking news.
Right,
because being that friend that you don't want
Kayla.
to.
Well, it's because you have to, like,
Send me the YouTube
they
clip.
never know what time their
Right.
segment is gonna come
Yeah.
on.
They just know.
So
they
you
gonna
gotta
run it.
spend all of this time waiting on the fucking segment
Do you know how
that you could be
long
doing
the
other
news
shit.
is?
Because
this is
you
what
have
you
to look
do.
at it's not about you like, well, who don't want why y'all don't want to watch the news? Because there be stupid ass stories on there.
Right.
Bro, I don't
In
want to hear
between.
about some monkey named Bobo that solved a fucking puzzle. That's not news.
Nikka
I
do it all
mean,
the time.
low key, that's kind of news.
It's not news, bro. It's a
Depends-
monkey. They smart.
Depends
It's
on
a
the-
fucking smart monkey.
This
What is it?
not Planet
So
of
what?
the Apes.
Depends on the monkey.
That's not news.
Not
They
Planet of
smart.
the Apes.
But no,
Right.
Bro.
Honestly, monkeys is smarter than most of my fucking Facebook
but
friends.
did y'all know that
Bro,
after the
don't
news?
take away Chimp's accolades because he been here.
But did y'all know that after the news airs, certain segments automatically go to their website?
Yes.
So they break the
that's what I
news
was gonna
up.
Say.
Yeah, it's
It'll
cool.
either be on there or you'll be able to catch it on the website as well too. But we had
It was
an
definitely
amazing
a
event
time,
today.
bro.
Yesterday,
Salty, I didn't
today.
come yesterday.
You know what? I was on
Praises
not
to
cut you
Sarita in
off,
the comments.
Thank you, Brett.
but I noticed
What's
that
up, Tia?
when a lot of people don't have the events like the way they want them, they'll go online and bitch and moan about it. This one, I know a bunch of people wasn't gonna make it. It was too much shit going on in the city yesterday
Yeah.
for me to be mad at anybody for not coming. So all I said was, well, fuck it, I'm gonna throw another one on September 23rd.
Booyah!
And
That
I
the
can't-
date?
and I
That
can't
locked
come.
in?
That's like I'm lock it
So
in.
there you go. I won't be able to make it. So
And see, she not gonna make it, but she need a damn break anyway. You here every damn day. Like, let us miss you, bro.
Yeah.
But no, it was dope. I had fun.
You want a cookie?
Britt says she'll be at the next one.
Oh, Britt, do you want to do a poem? Because the host did a freaky poem and it threw us off.
Fuck dog. No, respectfully.
It wasn't a bad poem. It was
Pause
just, the
that, maybe
timing was just
put that-
wrong.
Pause in between that.
So-
because there's a little.
We are at the table playing dominoes. Right now, rewind. So first, there is a nigga with a tapered fade hosting the game night, and then all of a sudden you look up and he has on an afro and a pimp shirt,
Bro, he had a vest on with no undershirt.
and then he starts doing this erotic poetry. Y'all know I fucks with that. But we are at the table playing dominoes, and our homie is sitting here, and all of a sudden he got the mic right in his ear, like, you eat her pussy from the back and wonder why she crazy. Like, he just start going in and be like, I'm like,
Yeah.
like putting my domino up. 15.
Domino.
Man.
You
Domino,
know,
motherfucker.
And then it's like, so then he goes around the room and shit. Then all of a sudden he over here in this homie ear. Then when he come to me and he's like, something about she don't need your money. She got her own or something. I was like, but I still want to spend his though. And I threw him off.
You did.
So he chuckled a little bit and laughed, and then he kept going with his poem.
Like I told bro, have fun, do you?
Look, right? See, Raby knows he was like sticking his tongue in her ass.
Oh, nice.
It was cool. Like
He was like,
it
eat her
made me-
pussy, suck her toes, pay her bills.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
you
wonder
remember,
why
you remember that part?
I
didn't
reckon
you?
that was a bar.
Heather, you ain't gonna miss it because you gonna be the move back home by then.
Yeah, you should be home by September 23rd.
No, Dino said, bro, damn near got dehydrated yesterday. Slept the whole day away. Didn't even make my own pop-up shop. Nigga.
That's wild.
See, I thought that's why you wasn't there, because you had your event. Which is crazy because he said that he has been sharing this every day for weeks. And the only reason why I saw it to share it, I think it was like Friday, was because I was on your page looking for something and saw you had shared it. It has not hit my timeline fucking once.
Facebook algorithms do be fucked up.
They are
'cause
You talking about Dino's event or my event?
No,
Dino.
Dino.
Because I never seen Dino's event.
Right.
I didn't either until
Right.
I was scrolling directly on Juan page I was looking for that post where that nigga was talking about fat people get diabetes.
Dog, that was absolutely.
So I was looking for that post. I was
Which
looking
is-
for that post.
Which is not true, by the way, people.
right, because the people I know with the sugar is slim. So I was looking for that post and I saw that you had shared it. And I was like, what the fuck? And that's how I ended up sharing it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, he was dead ass too, and I was like, you know what?
I'm gonna let you roll
I'm
this.
gonna let this play
I'm
out.
gonna let you cook.
Mhm.
Cause soon, like I knew it was gonna be one female that was gonna get that shit going. I'm
Look,
like,
see?
I'm gonna let you cook that.
Even Mike said dog was tripping because Mike was on the left of me. And he went and Mike
Right, he was in my ear. That shit was funny.
Oh, Britt said I know exactly who you were talking about. He came up to me once and was like, "You're Britt Nicole. I heard about you." He's like, "Me? Well, what do you know?"
What's that? Is that Beyonce or something? No, Beyonce was already in Chicago when she.
Who's in Chicago on 23rd?
Girl,
Let me know because I might change the date to the 30th.
And the fact that I was trying to have like a normal.
I'm done with you at this point.
I was trying to have a normal conversation with bro, and like
definitely come through, man.
You know how when you ask niggas like what their occupation is.
Rabbi asking Mike, she's like, you wasn't feeling him saying you should suck toes. Mike a freaky ass nigga. So I know he was cool with that part. Is that on my board yet? Do we have that sound on the board yet?
No, but I got you. Now that I'm done with the event, I got a break. I can get shit back in order.
Yeah.
Man, that shit is was wild.
What, dog? That was the only thing about the game night that was wild. So I got to remember to pick up. Yep, him.
Okay,
that's him.
Britt said he owns the Muse 33 spot because when he put the wig on, I instantly looked up and I was like, cannons to the left.
Dog.
Cannons to the right.
I hate you.
And as soon as you said that to me, I started cracking up. I was like, I saw it too.
This is why I need my family. I literally started my show out crying because I'm dealing with some real traumatic shit that I'm trying to process through. And I be needing these vibes. Because I really be on it.
We already said laughter is how we get through everything. You remember when you was sick one day and we was outside talking shit and you laughed for like 30 minutes straight and your flu went away? And Juan got left at the crib.
Because every time I laughed, I coughed fucking phlegm up. I was
still worked.
So,
still worked.
Your biggest critic gave you props for your party.
Who?
Jazz.
I had to prove to her I ain't no broke ass nigga.
Broke ass nigga.
Because when Jazz pulled up, she was like, "Hi, Tom." I'm like, "What the hell you doing here? You left nowhere at home?"
Mike said me and somebody else was like, "Well, I'm 2 for 3 because I'm broke. I ain't paying no bills. Can barely pay my own."
You're not wrong.
I guess he was just eating pussy. He wasn't paying bills. Eating pussy and sucking
toes.
toes.
That's where he stopped.
I got 2 of the 3.
Right, I gotta draw the line somewhere in this bitch, and that's where it is.
Britt said all they do is erotic poetry.
I don't know if what folks was really doing was erotic poetry though.
And then, you know what? But that's what I was talking to him about because I was like, when you do an event, I thought that would be dope for you to vend at it.
Yeah,
or do an event and then have them be the highlight.
Me and one of my people, like he was talking about that, like he wanted to do an event like that, like do an erotic poetry thing and like charge for the door. And then I was gonna vend there. He wasn't gonna charge me anything to vend there. Anything I made was just what I made because he was collecting money off of the door.
Right.
And he was mainly looking at the fact like, well, your reach is so large. You basically, getting people in the door for it. So I'm not gonna fucking charge you for it because I don't know nobody. I'm not saying it like that, but
if you was Tone and you said that, I'd have paused you. Cause that felt like it needed to be paused. Your reach is so large. Pause.
Mike said toes is fine. Paying bills is where he lost me. I love y'all too, man. It's just it's a lot. Without going like too deep. And I'll have a show specifically targeting it, like, because it's
you gotta process
trigger warnings, sexual assault. And I don't want anybody to, be just in the comments and not know what they're getting into. But
is it
just imagine
was that too much?
Did Kayla actually ever say what was going on 23rd that she was going to be at in Chicago?
I don't know. She didn't write it in the comments, or maybe me miss.
I'm just trying to make sure there's no major event that I'm trying to go up against here.
Okay,
so that's possible.
It could be possible. It's concerts.
Valentine's Day.
A lot of
on September 23rd.
No, she's saying for you do your event.
Oh, well,
what did you mean?
September? I mean, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. I always do a full weekend pop-up shop anyway. Like that's like. Obviously, one of my biggest selling times of the year. Like, I'll clear 4,000 or 5,000 in a weekend for Valentine's Day doing pop-up shops because I do it for the full 3 days.
Serena, You know what I've learned to accept at 35 years old?
What have you
Man.
I'm probably
Inconsistent.
never going to take shit serious, even when it should be.
See,
Because
I have to laugh and joke through stuff to not fucking hang myself. Okay.
man, like, again.
So the man just started spitting a freaky poem out of nowhere. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Like he
I
came to
was
the
no
show, grabbed the mic,
Bro,
and started.
it's like a nigga going from calling bingo numbers to like sucker pussy from the front, spitting her booty. Like that's how it went.
It was
I'm
Bro
almost
was
one of
hosting
those
games.
lyrics.
Bro was hosting
Like,
games, and
bingo.
then he just got boss freaky.
Right.
the liquor
Bingo.
hit. The liquor
Does
hit.
anyone have a bingo?
Man, my niggas.
Ooh,
Yes.
I should bring that.
Friendsgiving.
Eating pussy
Did
would
you-
have definitely been the free
So-
space on the bingo
So British telling us
board.
to make sure we come to Friendsgiving. Did you decide on if it's gonna be wings or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
what's
we coming.
August 19th.
That's
What time
pause.
is it?
Because if so, I might have to make my tie joints.
Because
They
you know
real good.
niggas be real stingy about them Saturdays.
Are you
He
making
said
them or
I need
jelly
to
beans?
create an event on Facebook, and I hate that shit.
No, don't create no event. We just saw what happened with
Look.
niggas creating events.
You know,
Shout out to all the jackasses that got Henny Palooza shut down. All right,
Man,
Henny
niggas
Palooza
is
is the party of the
terrible.
fucking summer. Niggas have been waiting for it. Like the pandemic went on, and it took a break. He was coming back talking about the finale and shit, and niggas don't know how to fucking act. So, Desi he went ahead and he canceled it. He said, you know what, you niggas is nigging.
He said, I catch
I'm
y'all
out.
when I'm in the city, but we not partying at
Yeah.
my mom's crib.
Yeah. Cause you got like, first of all, it's a private event. What makes you say, hey, I'm gonna start inviting people to a private event when you already know that it's at his parents' crib? And niggas like, oh, well, what about the weed? He like, bro, I just told y'all it's at my parents'
Why
crib. Like,
niggas
it's
gotta-
just, yeah.
See? And I
Just take an edible.
I
like
wasn't
Right,
going
just
to
like-
Right, and he said that. He said edibles are fine.
Mhm.
because we had this whole conversation in the group chat with bro. He was like, yeah, because one of the homies, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring my. He was like, man, I gotta carry a pistol. He was like, bro, it's at folks' parents' crib. It's in a backyard. It's a safe space, bro. This is a family.
Backyard boogie.
Everybody know each other here.
Kayla said it's her sister's reception. But Beyonce is in Houston that weekend, and that is the show everyone is going to. Well, yeah, hometown.
I
show.
think most of the people here though have already gotten a feel of Beyonce.
No, if they are Beyonce fans, there is no such thing as having a feel.
If you
of
can
Beyonce.
afford the ticket to Chicago, and if you can afford the ticket in Houston, do your thing.
They will.
Because that's just like us going to all the wrestling shows within a year.
I hear what you're saying.
You're
But
not a Beyonce fan.
I was trying to be nice and try to cater to Kayla and possibly move it to the 30th.
Oh,
But if Sherman Finn's got something booked, I got to keep it on the 23rd.
Hey, Kayla, just know.
Taylor don't fuck with us anyway. She a Cam Beats production.
Hey,
The beef is still going.
It's her fault.
Kayla going to her
Thank you
sister's
for
reception.
introducing me.
If you remember, her
Thank you.
sister wedding
Is that
just
what?
passed, and
Thank
she
you
was
for introducing
attacking all of them on Monopoly Go because she knew they was at the wedding.
Oh, we had actual Monopoly boards there, and I seen 2 people playing Monopoly.
Man. Yeah, see, Mike, he said out of the blue, he changed clothes.
Out of the blue.
Immediately.
But that's what but as much as weird as it was,
Immediately started talking about tongues and asses.
but here's the thing though,
Yo, it's extra funny because I know how Mike talk.
Right.
even though it was,
Because I'm mad that I knew what that said right away.
Right, and I'm like, oh, okay.
He got straight to it. Sucking toes, pay her bills, eat her pussy from the back, spinning the booty all. I was
I'm like, whoa.
yo,
And it's like,
no.
and he's right here on the mic, and he's giving you so much emphasis, but he's in your.
My little
Let's
sister
just say-
walked up and was like, yo, I don't know what Tone got going on in here, but I think I'm too young for this. I was like, you might be.
Mike said he thought he had Tourette's.
hey, Aziza was like, I feel violated. I'm leaving, and she went out. He went looking for Denise.
You said what? So B12, put your tongue in the rat. No, what I'm saying, he was the one.
Damn near, bro.
Yeah, so he was hosting, he was hosting all the games and shit. Bro, I don't even remember when the fucking games ended because we was playing dominoes. And then all of a sudden, it was just this nigga's hollering about sucking pussy and eating ass and toes and shit.
And
And
paying
so
bills.
because when we were having issues pairing up the Bluetooth speakers, and remind me I got to go actually buy us some Bluetooth speakers. He wouldn't change clothes during that time break.
G had on the penny loafers.
Mike
The
said,
boat shoes.
Mike said it's Monte fault. Hey, so listen.
Monte was DJing, and it was so funny.
It's like, yeah, why you cut the music up, bro?
Hey, so listen. So with Henny Palooza, Monte, Monte likes to play. And he's making stats, but there was this chick that came on the stat and was like, she was like, where is it at? So bro was like, if you asking this question, that mean, So she was like, it's that dude Desi, right? Is that his house? I don't care. I'm coming. When Desi came with I laughed so hard because he like, the fuck you? How you just going?
Right, like the fact
She gonna say, hi Desi, nice to meet you. Can I come to your party? I was like,
no,
oh,
bitch, you couldn't come in the first place.
how you just go invite yourself and say, I don't care, I'm coming. And then when he pop up, you, hi, nice to meet you. Can I come? No, no.
We did have some randos at the kickback last night. They had fun.
Yeah.
Right, but
So, okay. Pepper Potts tried to kill me last night.
was it fish in there?
I ordered 2 jerk chicken egg rolls.
And what'd you get?
One of them was shrimp, and it was stuffed. Pause. With shrimp.
Yeah, see, Kayla said his parents cool as fuck, but still respect.
I didn't realize it was shrimp until after the night was done.
So,
I mean,
I didn't pay for it.
I mean, my tooth almost broke off from the
The
jerk.
jerk chicken was phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. When I got my jerk, I don't know what's wrong with yours.
Britt said, I'm never going to get Soldier Phil almost unalive to plur. She said she triggered and it was just last
Tom,
Sunday.
give me some chips, brother.
I thought you.
They're right there.
Ain't you got the box? I was like, you got the box.
It was
thought
definitely a
over.
wild transition, though, Britt.
Hey, what's in there?
Oh, Kayla said, let that beef go. We call it truth. Truce, y'all go get me fired. What are you over there doing to the screen that I can't see myself?
He's making the videos. He's doing my job.
No, because trying to read the comments on this little screen ain't kind of tiny.
You got to separate the backyard again.
Let it be known that I am not
I
that
see
type
what
of
you
folk.
did there. I see what you did there.
Can't have the kids sitting there.
Hey, Kiva, it was good seeing you yesterday. You said no, because where my man at?
Wait, I was just like, wait a minute. Tommy just walked in late. Kiva just jumped in the comments.
Tommy, you like you had a rough night last night.
Mike said, hey, the young lady in the green was loving it. I turned around and said, you getting bothered over there, ain't you? She started squirming. I saw that. I saw it when you turned around and asked her that.
Wait,
Yep. Kiva said, y'all talking about Raphael. They're like, I told y'all, cannons.
To the left. Cannons to the right.
Let's just say.
Eat her pussy, suck her toes, pay her bills.
Let's just say. This is a game.
That's how you was saying it, though.
Right. Britt said, peasants who just invite themselves.
Like, I felt like
It was
That
the
was the hook.
matter of fact way of which she did it. It like she was just like, I don't care, I'm coming. Like, how you just go?
you know what it remind me of?
What?
Remember in Boys in the Hood? He was like, I'm finna go to the store. You ain't got no money. I don't care. I'm finna go anyway. Got his ass locked right the fuck up.
I can't believe they got the party of the century canceled with their ghetto ass. See, my she didn't even put cancel, not just my brain just read it that way.
We knew that's what she meant. We were there.
You know
Hey,
what,
my
though?
fine ass people, Big London in the building. What's
Hey,
up?
London.
Watching people squirm about that
People
motherfucker
said, don't
party,
do that. I've been in the comments, Tom.
No, you ain't.
it made me realize, like, which one, like, some of you niggas ain't as cool as you thought.
Nobody
you was.
stopped him. Who, the poet? I mean, he was getting his shit off. It was just funny. It was just funny
It was
because
funny
of how
how-
it happened. Because we was literally over there, like, minding our business, drinking and playing dominoes and shit. And bro just came out of nowhere in his ear, like,
Don't you want to spit in her booty hole?
That's really how it was.
Juan really remembered that shit. Remember what? What happened?
Wow.
What you remember?
Oh, the catchphrase. He was like,
Oh.
eat her pussy, suck her toes, pay her bills. That was the hook. And then he started spinning some more bars, but he always came back to eat her pussy, suck her toes.
Kiva said, I was so confused. Like, Tone went all out for this kickback live poetry. Y'all got money.
I mean, we got enough poets in the family here that I can't get a live poetry show going.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal. Look, I'm gonna say again.
Wait a minute.
All right, can I stop for a minute?
Britt said, I'm having 5 pans of edibles at Friendsgiving. First come, first serve.
First of all, if 5 pans of edibles disappear really fast, it's going to be a great day.
Mm-hmm.
Can we take a moment and acknowledge Crystal?
Yes, I gave her her flowers today when she was at the center.
Crystal probably is the number 1 or number 2, because her and Jamila is neck and neck, of the only reason why I was able to make it through yesterday. They were my emotional support, and they kept me motivated, and they kept telling me that I was out here doing my thing, to the point where Crystal gave me a big, huge, shout out voicemail call, whole 9 yards. Shit made me cry a little bit, and I don't cry in public.
I just did, so
that don't count because we technically private. You just told me to start the camera, and you broke down.
It's a privately owned company. We can't
can't
be crying in public.
Yeah, but the funniest thing was, if you came to the vending event, we had a vendor that made food. There's a video on my Facebook page of her finding out that there was a sweet potato muffin.
Yes. She was going crazy. She was like, it's real potatoes.
Like the whole evolution of her face, like, dog.
Changed her life.
We had to call the girl, stop her from serving. We got to talk to you about this.
Nigga Dino said red fish, blue fish, 1 dick, 2 dicks face.
Who is the repass green bean girl?
That's her.
Ooh,
Man, everybody's telling Britt it's gonna be a sleepover. They say ain't nobody gonna leave.
Ain't nobody leaving.
Mike talking about some I'm coming. Oh, girl from Monte Post voice. Said, I don't care, I'm coming anyway.
No, like really? Man?
It was really the fact that Desi saw that shit right away. And he was like, with the face, and she was like, hi, nice to meet you. Can I come to your party? He was like, and get somebody to bring you as a +1. You good?
Who kids was that?
You want cookie, Tom?
Juan's kid from a previous blip.
No, I'm good, thank man. But it was
kids that surprisingly weren't swallowed, considering who the mom is. That's wild.
Oh my!
Wow!
That's wild.
Hey,
ain't nothing changed. Her being a mama don't mean I like that bitch.
She's a baby drinker.
I'm like, Cardi, be forever.
Them kids got.
Speaking of Cardi, we definitely got a video for y'all for her.
That sounds like he on.
The kids got in every single picture that was ever taken. They got in every picture.
Like them badass ghost kids in the films and shit.
Right.
Kayla said, I don't know Crystal directly, but she took good care of me and my friend at Tommy party. She was amazing and so sweet to us.
She took care of Tommy too. She was the best wingman you could ever ask.
You did your dance, Tom?
Yeah, I actually literally came in the building dancing.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, Big Tom is in the building. He just off camera doing he doing God's work tonight.
We was doing something else last night.
Yes, Kayla. Kayla said, was dashiki there, mama?
Yes. So I try to be.
No, I didn't. Britt was asking me if I made it to the Friendsgiving in 2020. I did not. 2020, I definitely wasn't social. I thought everybody had germs and shit. I was just like, I wasn't going nowhere.
So Britt does this thing called Friendsgiving.
I know that. I saw something about Wingsgiving though.
Yeah,
right, because it's supposed to be chicken wings.
It's wings.
Yo, wings and edibles, man.
She has
it's definitely
gonna go down.
Nigga.
Yeah, because she was asking us like, all right, because what do we have to choose between wings and tacos? I mean, I fuck with both, so I don't care. But I just need to know what I need to bring. Because if we doing wings, I'm definitely bringing them Thai joints that I make. Because I'm motherfucking
Can I just bring me in the games? Because I got a shit ton of games.
You in the games?
I got tons of games. What you want? I got regular and nigga versions of damn near almost every game now.
You really black.
Impressive.
Well, if y'all remember,
Gotta read the room.
A couple weeks ago, bring the wangs.
What's that, fam?
What?
Yo,
you and that freaky ass poet, fam.
He's a freaky ass nigga.
So I don't know if y'all remember a couple weeks ago, like we had started the show out and we was talking about Batman. So this video,
wait, which Batman conversation? Because there's a bunch of them.
The one that we just had a couple weeks ago.
Where he's really the villain, or the one he has PTSD.
He a sociopath.
No, it was the one when we was talking about how this nigga is really a criminal because he's committing fraud because he's damaging the city and then collecting all the fucking insurance claims on it. Yeah. and that this nigga's committing assault on poor civilians. Yeah. So Tommy, go ahead. Can you play that video for me, please, with the black guy at the bottom?
Second one. I got that one.
Yep.
Concept of Batman because of what I understand about politics now. Rich dude owns a corporation,
gotta rewind it,
has state-of-the-art
you need to
equipment,
get him.
and he uses this to beat up on street-level crime. He doesn't mess with the industrialists or the super capitalists, the Murdochs or the Trumps. He rather just fuck with the purse snatchers on the corner. Batman is a conservative's wet dream. Fuck Batman.
What did I tell y'all?
I don't respect the concept of Batman because of what I understand about politics now. Rich dude owns a corporation, has state-of-the-art equipment, and he uses this to beat up on street-level crime. He doesn't mess with the industrialists or the super capitalists, the Murdochs or the Trumps. He rather just fuck with the purse snatchers on the corner. Batman is a conservative's wet dream. Fuck Batman.
Look, now.
Hey, that makes so much sense.
It does, because I told you, see how he said that he is a conservative's wet dream? I told y'all, if Batman was a real person, that nigga definitely would have paid for Kyle Rittenhouse to get out of jail. He would have bailed out Kyle Rittenhouse and George Zimmerman, and you can't tell me shit different.
No, I do you one further. He would have bailed out Kyle Rittenhouse and made him Robin.
Yo, Batman is a wild nigga, dog. He really, how is he a hero? Like, how do we cheer for this nigga? This is the biggest villain in the comic book.
Really don't cheer for him when you think about it.
Like,
He's just there.
when you think about, like, bro, he don't never want no smoke with Lex Luthor.
I sent Tony
He out
the video,
here-
Dino. He hasn't done it yet. We got the video, but thank you. He sent me that freaky ass nigga.
It's not.
Yeah, I keep that video. I
Like-
sent it to my
Who's with
ex
the
because he's always trying to get me to send him shit. Like, nigga, I don't send shit.
Like, bro, really just out here fucking with street level criminals.
No reason whatsoever.
He don't want no smoke with Lex Luthor. He chasing the Joker.
He actually in business with Lex Luthor.
Makes
You know that?
That definitely makes sense.
So this one big ass insurance scheme to just fuck up the city, rebuild it.
Britt said, hey, Tommy.
What they doing, bro?
That's how the rich get richer, fam.
Hey,
Yeah.
Brett.
You
Is
gotta
this why he got? Is this really why he got a beef with Superman? Because Superman the only nigga that know what's going on.
But you notice he also keeps an insurance policy on everybody, right?
Yeah.
So when you get too close to his real purpose, he knows how to take you down.
No, Batman really not. So he really not friends with these niggas.
Hey, Key was talking about the party last night. She said, I'm mad me and Creed told the baddies to twerk, and they just stared at us like, oh, it ain't that kind of party. Like, okay, carry on.
They were new. They got to get
Who did he tell
acclimated.
to twerk?
I don't know, because
Oh,
I don't know
either.
what baddies was there.
Which baddies? Because there was a lot of ass everywhere.
Damn.
So much ass there.
Thank
Hey,
you.
You missed it, bro.
You did miss the time.
Damn.
No,
There
but I'm not. I can't speak for this one.
was an ass off going on by the bar.
Ass off.
An ass off.
He would say, hey, Tommy.
Freaky ass.
Let me blushing off camera.
I was about to say, hey.
That motherfucker is stressed. He ain't blushing.
Mike said like 3-4 songs back to back were twerk songs, and only you two were dancing. Who, Kiva and Cree?
Yes. You know they always gonna dance wherever they at.
Y'all, I was higher than a giraffe ass watching that boxing match last night. It was fucking embarrassing.
Hey,
Look,
we was watching it here.
Yeah, we watched
Bro, he
it
beat the shit out of folk.
I paid for that shit.
I
I
was-
missed everything.
no, she said she bet on Terrence Pisces Nation gang.
When he talking shit, like calling
They
him a
always-
bitch.
They always talk shit.
There was an abundance of ass, especially whoever sitting next to Dinkins. I wasn't sitting next to nobody. I was sitting next to y'all.
Well, you sitting next to what do you call it? Mississippi Pot Rose? That
Oh, you're talking about during the
That-
fight?
that
That's her.
Yeah, that's,
Why? Hello.
that's residential ass. That's
Yeah, we see this ass weekly.
that's the measuring stick. That's what we use.
I thought he meant upstairs. I'm like, nigga, I was sitting next to
Right,
you
I was like-
upstairs. But yeah, if you talking about while we was watching the fight, yeah, that's the reason. That's
Yeah,
her.
that was me. I was over eating my chicken.
Yeah, they was like, he was over there fucking that shit up.
Man, that shit was so damn good.
And I was cracking up because I'm like, bro, it just dawned on me that she eating fucking chicken. I didn't think she
I
ate
was
chicken.
so-
Oh, you were so angry
Man.
at her.
Yeah, you were very mad at me, and I'm like, but you over there eating?
Why you so
oxtails,
angry at her?
Hey, shout out to Master P with the ice cream.
Your ice cream dog.
Yes, he was
Club.
back.
Did you get you some ice cream?
I got my ice cream today.
I got some
because
today.
he was at
Oh, did
the
he have
thing.
some vegan
Yep,
options?
he had.
Right.
He made some vanilla vegan. He made some.
Oh, he actually
cookies
had
and
your
cream.
vegan shit.
Yep,
for you?
he did it for
See,
me.
that's what I like about my niggas. They make a suggestion, they take it. That's why he's going to be one of our permanent vendors. Him and old girl with the repast beans.
Hey, that strawberry ice cream was shit.
That shit
I got a double.
lit.
I got a look
Fire.
Yeah, I got a vanilla.
for the
strawberry.
culture
That shit
because
was
I
fire.
went to Koya today.
I know you went to Koya.
Because I got 2 dinners. Because let me tell you. So last night,
What's I supposed to do it?
because I hadn't had
That's how I normally do it.
I was here about oxtails, but I never really,
Oh, you had oxtail.
Never had none?
So I got an oxtail dinner from the pepper pot truck last night and a Jamaican beef patty.
Pause.
Them oxtails, nigga, and they gave me so much food.
Right, I was looking at
Oh,
her
yeah,
plate
they
like
clean- They were cleaning out the truck at that point.
yeah, they
It
just
didn't
gave
taste
her
like
too
it. That
much.
shit tastes fresh. Look, I got
Damn,
so
I'm kind of mad I
much.
messed up.
It's your
fucking-
fault.
yeah,
Truck was outside the whole night.
Yeah.
I got so much oxtail, man. Now I didn't care for the cabbage because it
For
was
real?
like
Yeah, it wasn't
The
that.
carrots be fire.
It wasn't.
It wasn't hitting
this
this
time.
time.
No.
It was different.
Damn.
Yeah.
yeah, like I'm used to more of a cooked cabbage, and it was like
And it was like shredded. Almost tastes like coleslaw.
Yeah. it was like I don't know.
Y'all
It
got
was
the
just-
last of the cabbage.
No,
like my
I got
cabbage
the
crunchy,
first because
though.
remember I was the
No,
one
you
of the
remember
first.
he was vending earlier that day too.
Maybe it was crunchy.
Yeah.
I like crunchy. I prefer that.
But it
way.
wasn't like a cooked crunchy. It was like okay,
raw.
we just like a raw.
like they
crunchy.
shredded it.
Mhm.
Oh, it was the last
It wasn't
little
like
bit
a
of-
sliced or
okay.
chopped. It was like
Yeah,
shredded,
shredded.
and it was like
was it
wasn't
white?
cooked.
Was it more whitish or greenish?
So
White.
Okay, that was the bottom of the
It's the
cabbage.
center. The
Yeah,
center.
the center.
so,
Yeah.
but they gave, and she was like, I'm never, ever gonna say no when they be like, you want gravy on the rice.
Right.
So she was like, you want oxtail gravy or you want curry gravy?
I
Give me
know
that
there's a
oxtail.
It did
Give me that oxtail gravy.
Mhm.
So on top of me having so many oxtails, I had that extra meat from the gravy
Mhm.
over the rice.
I don't like how you describing this.
Extra meat.
Look,
Pause, man. And then you gonna repeat it. What's wrong with you?
I had
Maybe.
leftovers this morning. It was so much food in there. I had leftovers this morning.
Damn.
How much was this plate?
It was
So-
was it $14? I think it was.
Nope, the
No,
oxtail
20. It
the
was
oxtail
20.
dinner was 24.
Yeah,
But you got
24.
your money's worth.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But yeah, that's
But
all-
oxtails, you work in a fucking grocery store, nigga.
shit's
You know how
expensive
expensive
as hell.
oxtails are.
Man, all that shit expensive.
Yeah.
Nigga, I just went to Cousins and got my daughter a meal. That shit was $12.99. Just
Yeah.
what the fuck is?
Is that a price hike? That
I
sounds.
don't know.
Was
But
that
I
a
think
six-
what I was-
That
Was it a
sounded
6
normal
inch?
to me.
It's on you.
Yeah.
Do time me off.
Right.
Oh, my bad, Mike. I thought
Please.
you was talking about like yesterday because you was talking about all the ass that was there yesterday. I thought you was talking
I
about
thought you was
yesterday.
talking about Mississippi Pyros.
But it was still me.
Food at
It
the
was
North Gallery.
it was
So,
still
yeah,
It's still the same person. It's okay.
yeah. So I went to Koya today,
What you got?
and
I gotta swing up on Cuz.
I had so I got an oxtail dinner from her. I had oxtail, but I got double green beans, nigga.
Where they at?
They're making an appearance in about 12 hours.
Hey, them, you didn't see the group chat when
I
you
did.
like,
I did.
So you already had repass. I'm gonna go ahead and keep these for myself.
Where they at?
Yeah.
Where they at? Who?
Yep. So I
Where they
got
at? Who?
so I got an oxtail dinner, oxtails and rice with double green beans and potatoes. But then I also got a smothered pork chop dinner. So smothered pork chop and rice with mac and dressing.
You got a combination of high blood pressure and 12 days of sleep.
Do not care.
See,
Totally.
that's
bullshit.
that's the type of shit I like to eat when I'm high. The motherfuckers want to eat snacks.
No substance needed.
Give me some shit like that.
But
on the
girl
cloud.
yesterday,
It's kind of like a give and a curse though, because I forgot like tonight's supposed to be date night, and I'm like, bro,
you just got to tread through the dirty water.
No backdoor action.
They don't care. They nasty. Like
Yeah.
that.
first of all,
Yeah, you scat play. That's nasty.
no, that's the one. That's one
That's
of
nasty work.
That's actually-
literally.
of all like the kinks and shit that I'm into. Like that is one that is the number one at the top of the list. Absolute no.
It might
No
be
scat,
doo-doo.
no scat play, no race play, and no age play. Ain't none of that. I'm finna act like a baby or a teenager
just
or none of that
nasty, fam.
weird shit.
Yo,
You want a kid? Just go get a flat chested woman.
one of your significant other.
Or go get some help. nigga.
Yeah, because if you be like, yeah, play a baby, you definitely into some other shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, and Koya
Dave
give
Chappelle,
like
that ain't your
I had
boy.
to. So, and then my mom, she owed me $20 because
Your mama go owe you everything.
she
for the
got
rest of her life.
She's
she got
gonna
a smothered
owe
pork chop
you
dinner
for
with
life.
mac and yams. But
Gotta get to the yams.
Koya, she does. So her oxtail dinners went up, so they're $28. But like I said, you get so much food.
Strawberry.
One margarita, no. Oh no.
I would not be opening my legs.
One
What is
margarita,
wrong
two
with you,
margarita,
lady?
three margarita.
Oh no, bro.
You a sick person.
Hey, Tommy, what you do?
We still live?
You put the wrong camera.
Oh,
Quickly. What happened?
What happened? Where we at?
Tommy fucking up, y'all.
No,
Yes.
click right there. Say start camera.
No.
Give Mike.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't say shit.
Now you know. Now you can stop yelling at me over here. You cut the camera off.
Oh God.
No
Damn,
video.
bro, this is a warning.
Okay, they can still hear us. So y'all know y'all can hear us. It's Tommy fuck.
How did I
All
get the camera off? I ain't got no control over here.
Who kicked something?
One of the cameras came unloose.
So somebody kicked this between the two of
But yeah,
y'all.
Kayla, you were absolutely right.
I'll be right here.
Koya gives you very, very, very healthy helpings and servings of food. Yeah, it is ridiculous. It is.
Hey, Brett, man, look, we had technical difficulties, and technically, these two old niggas are the difficulty. My job is to sit behind the mic and crack the jokes, Tom.
It's easier to actually talk about the people.
Your job is to run the business. Tommy is a professional fucking engineer. Again, none of that sounds like my wheelhouse. My wheelhouse sounds like the fat nigga that make jokes, right? Am I not doing my job in making jokes? That's all I'm saying.
So
Everybody got a job to
camera
do,
just
right?
went out?
Would you
Something
not
came
agree with
unconnected.
it?
I'll worry about it later. We back now.
Hey, Dino said it looked like when the TV used to go off back in the
Right.
day after MASH.
I did that. No, I did that on purpose though. Like I gave it like that kind of expression.
And we gonna have to start counting every time Britt tell Juan to shut up.
What did I do?
So far, we're on 2.
And we're back.
Surprised.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Because look, everybody got a job to do. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I just show up to entertain y'all. All that
I
other
was thinking
shit.
that all day.
All that
yesterday,
other
too.
shit ain't up to me.
Isley Brothers is cold.
Yeah, I bet this got to be a bad decision.
Yeah. So how about they was playing Footsteps in the Dark, and I thought today was a good day. I didn't even laugh at myself.
But that's
I was
funny.
like,
That's what made me make the post today was a good day because literally I had an Isley Brothers playlist going on.
No, he didn't. He actually been slipping because I thought we was gonna have a chip mix, bro. He kind of shorted us this week.
I mean, I brought a box of regular chips. So
Hey, man.
I know, but you gotta eat them
I don't know what
individually. It
you're
don't hit
talking
the
about,
same.
but These Pepperidge
that
Farm
bothers you. That bothers
birthday
you.
is a slapper. Pepperidge Farm birthday cookies.
Oh.
He's a slapper.
Juan, why don't you fucking do a podcast show segment of just trying new snacks? Literally, 15 minutes of your time.
Hey, now
It's called G Baby D, just so you know that.
not even that, but you are already a big guy, right?
Right.
We've seen how that one chick that be eating the crab and shit, how she transitioned.
Hold on, wait a minute. Before you try to make it sound I'm trying to kill my boy.
She
faster.
transitioned to
Does
this
he-
cash, though.
Does he not every single week post something new that he got from work that he's in the kitchen trying out anyway? All I'm saying is go live on YouTube while you eating it, my guy. That's all I'm saying. Get paid, young nigga. Get
I
paid.
mean, that is a fact. I mean, we could make some content. out of
Right,
this
just make
shit.
some content off of it.
I mean, you like the fuck?
Oh my,
Absolutely.
that is a
I
terrible.
like to eat.
Interesting transition, but
Right.
it actually kind of works.
It's like you make these two correlate.
Right.
If you're not,
Even Britt say, I got a point, man.
yeah, if you were already doing it, because I don't pay attention like that. If you're
Yeah.
already doing it, then yeah, monetize it. I thought he was telling you like, hey, you need to just go and start buying a bunch of new.
No,
snacks and
no.
trying it.
no. Like, I'll take a
Because-
picture or I just post on my story or whatever. And People like, oh man, that's tight. That's cool.
No, I thought he was saying
Where you
like,
get
hey,
that
you
from?
need to just start going shopping and seeing whatever
No.
new snacks you
No.
see and grabbing them and doing
But,
reviews on them.
But he
like,
already worked
you
at the grocery
making
store.
a joke about it, but like sometimes, like when I know, because I smoke every fucking day. So sometimes when I got a little extra time before I leave, or when I'm just at work, I look to see what's new that looks interesting. Like we got ice cream, but that got alcohol in it now.
Because what's that lady name? B whatever. She came up with that sauce and shit.
Yeah.
Because she didn't jumped up like good.
Oh,
from one person to like 4 people.
Did you see that they are now making alcoholic Mountain Dews?
The regular Mountain Dew is trash and it's gonna stop your heart. Why are they adding alcohol to it? Now how the fuck?
Make it a little quicker.
How the fuck do you tell us that we aren't supposed to mix alcohol and Red Bull, but y'all are mixing alcohol and Mountain Dew?
Yeah,
because we don't listen though.
That's new, and then we don't got those though because Pepsi want to sell that exclusively.
Mountain Dew is just fucking battery acid.
And then,
I only let it slide if it's Baja Blast.
But
you can make Baja Blast.
They got alcoholic monsters now too.
So just buy a regular Mountain Dew, and then
Mike said he follows some people on Snap that do that. They order snacks from other countries and make videos.
Yeah, that should be wild.
And I was
like they got different flavors of Doritos in like China that like be looking interesting as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't have to go all.
Kayla said she had a hysterectomy. No, the surgery and hormones caused her weight to fluctuate. She said, "Yeah, look."
Show me my chart.
If I catch that page on TikTok again, I'm gonna order something.
No, I'm not saying that those things can't have an effect on it. But we're not gonna sit here and act like she don't just sit here and suck down a bunch of butter and this fatty ass sauce and shit for a living, and like that didn't contribute to it.
Yeah, because she definitely looked like you just dip crabs in sweet and sour sauce.
That's what it looked like.
Because that's exactly what it looked like. And she got her
pear Coca-Cola and strawberry daiquiri Twizzlers. That is wild.
Strawberry daiquiri Twizzler sound like it's just
no pear Coca-Cola. Is wild. Strawberry daiquiri Twizzlers.
If you get a good ripe pear,
nasty regardless.
What?
A good ripe pear. Pears are fucking amazing.
Twizzlers are nasty regardless.
Twizzlers are nasty, man.
I will say they're not nasty, but it's very hard to find the perfect pack of Twizzlers. And the fact that Twizzlers, when they sell you shit, is once you open them is toast. Like I don't know why Twizzlers don't come in a resealable bag.
They do.
They do. Like I've never seen that. Like I've only seen the bag that once you bust it open, it's over.
That's why Britt, my friend,
Britt said, "Fuck Twizzlers."
No, Twizzlers is cracking. You cut both ends off and use it as a straw.
That's what I used to do as a kid.
Y'all so childish.
That shit fire. Man.
They were kids when
oh my god, childish.
No,
I
haven't had Twizzlers.
You talking about Juan?
Yeah, like if I catch a pack of
Dino said, "What Tommy nasty? Who mans is this?"
You like red vines, nigga?
No, red vines is
no. What you not gonna do is compare red vines to Twizzlers.
I'm not.
I was finna say like those are not the same.
Niggas be trying to say, you like Twizzlers? It's like a red vines versus Twizzlers,
no.
Niggas. Red vines is like eating these cores that's
like that,
wiring the mic.
Red vines is like real liquor.
Yeah, red vines and Twizzlers are not
that's just
the same.
That shit's disgusting.
Okay, that is like trying to compare Oreos to chocolate sandwiches. Okay, those are not the same. Because my mama, I walked in and I said, why?
Hey, don't sleep on chocolate sandwiches. Though.
No, I said, why are there bootleg Oreos on my air fryer? She was like, the bag was blue and they got the real Oreos there, so I didn't realize I grabbed the wrong one. I was like, well, take them in the basement with you.
It'd be the cookie.
The
cookie be nasty.
Such an elitist, man.
No, certain shit.
Certain
look, I am not above
generics
because I was great valued out at some point. But what you're not gonna do is substitute certain shit because and Bree Dockstader on Facebook, like when we used to be Facebook friends, she laughed at this shit all the time because I'm like, you are not going to substitute my fucking Doritos for no cheesy triangles.
No, you can't do that. Nah, cheesy triangles be stale as fuck, though. Fuck,
and then it's
stale.
Because first of all, it tastes like a motherfucker sucked the cheese off, put them in a bag, and just shook it around for whatever residue was left on the sides. No, because that's what no.
Okay. So you can't substitute on Doritos. I would never let you substitute on Kool-Aid because Flavor Aid is trash.
Right.
I give you that.
It's powder. See, Kool-Aid is crystals. Flavor Red is powder.
It is a difference.
It's definitely strawberry
New
baby
snack
powder.
alert because I can't find them nowhere.
What you got?
S'moreos.
Like the
That's
Oreo
an
cookies.
Oreo-
Mike said the
Oreo
fact this
cookies
man
would
just
taste
gave
like
a whole dissertation about Twizzlers just proves he should be making money off all this snacking.
Thank you.
We just said the same thing to him last night about wrestling. And this nigga knows every wrestling fact, probably more than people who have actually been in the fucking business. But guess who doesn't get paid for it? He don't know how to monetize his talents at all.
No, the S'moreo is a
And the
Oreo.
one shit he shouldn't have been doing, he tried to monetize.
It's an Oreo with
Yo, I was decent at that. I still am. Don't get it fucked up, man.
We talking about his rap career.
So they trash you like you Nick Cannon, my
Man, oh God! Treat me like I was fucking a
Like,
pooper, weak ass
sitting here
nigga.
like, dog. I don't
That
know
be
who
the
did it worse,
first
you
one.
or Nick, dog.
You see how they treat me, Tommy? Tommy's heard my music. I wasn't that bad.
Not at all, man.
Neither was Gigolo.
Not to be.
Not the
What we not
Hey.
gonna do is disrespect Gigolo like that.
I said neither
Nick
was
Cannon,
Gigolo.
Nick Cannon wrote the shit out of Gigolo.
Can I
Dino
please-
said red vines taste like sugar and hate.
That's disgusting, bro.
Some
Ain't nobody
hate-
eating no fucking
Some
red.
hate or
bro.
like racist.
Hold on now, them twist and shouts are damn good. What the fuck is a twist and shout?
Twist and shout.
That sound like a generic cookie.
That is definitely
It's like-
some,
I think
some
it's a,
Houston
uh,
shit.
A Girl Scout. Ain't it a Girl Scout cookie? Twist and shout.
Man, Girl Scout keep changing. that
Dino
shit up.
said, and them great value fruit snacks in the orange box, God made those.
Though, you know what used to crack though? The fruit snacks that we used to get from Aldi's.
Yep, the strawberry.
that was the shape
shaped
of a
like
strawberry.
yeah.
Fire.
They were the perfect texture and consistency.
those the fake
They wasn't
Gushers?
hard. They
It
was
was
just-
just a good gummy.
Yep.
Those fake gushers.
Flavor Ray has powder anger in it.
Yo, yes.
Flavor
it
A
does.
creates racism.
That's that shit. That's how
So Kayla and Mike said that they the bootleg Oreos.
that's how they kill
Twist
all
and
them people with
Twist and
the
Y'all
Jim
look that shit up,
Jones.
Tommy. I want to see what Twist and Shout look like.
Yeah, because you bring them in my house, I'm going to twist your fucking neck and shout while I drop your body on the fucking ground because I know I'm catching a charge. Don't bring me no bootleg Oreos.
Twist and Shout.
Some bootleg cookies are valid.
Some bootleg cookies are valid. I'll give you that.
Like
Because,
fudge stripes is okay. I'll fuck with them.
so, the,
Y'all didn't fuck with the fudge stripes.
No, I'm looking
I-
at Twist and Shouts.
Save-A-Lot has bootleg Girl Scout cookies. The mint thins, not the thin mints, the mint thins,
Mint thins.
those are
That's-
actually good.
Yeah,
That's
those
wild.
are good.
Yeah, they taste identical. They just not fucking $4 a goddamn
Niggas who
box.
eat thin mints is nuts too.
So,
I have had beef
and I
with-
hate mints. So the fact that I even like thin mints is crazy.
I've had beef with Girl Scouts ever since Ree was one. Because that day when they really had us.
Because I mean it. Don't play with my food.
There's
Yep.
that one.
Hey, Dino said that's what the city used for potholes.
Hey, they
Glue
ain't
and
that,
crush,
they ain't
twist, and
that
shout,
bad.
mister.
They not that bad, nigga. Aight.
The name alone would make me not want to eat that shit.
Twist and Shouts. They do look like
Imagine,
They do
nigga,
look like Oreos that didn't get approved.
a nigga yell from the
Get your
kitchen.
stamp.
Hey, you want some Twist and Shouts?
Or there's a little defect in them.
That's
Let's
what
put
they
them in
are.
Twist and Shouts.
I'm gonna send them over to TJ Maxx. Don't worry about
Them
it.
B grade
We got the
snacks.
Burlington joints.
Yeah.
The
Got
five
the
below,
Marshalls cookies.
the Five Below cookies.
That's crazy.
Dog, if I ever walk in Five Below and they selling food, I'm
Twist
out.
and shouts
Oh, they
didn't
do.
pass the safety inspection.
Man,
Don't bring them in my house.
like them cricket jump, man.
Yeah.
Or like the one the jump man where dog
Oh,
look like he doing
s'mores
the split.
Oreos?
Oh, okay.
It's the cookie is made out of graham cracker.
Well,
Oh,
I work out there with
The
the
white-
clear people,
with the new snacks.
so
Clear
if
connection.
I come across them, I
Bring
bring
them.
your pack.
Every time
And if they
I
have to
look,
be vegan, I will partake.
You know Oreos are
Oreos
vegan.
are vegan.
Oh shit! Let's go.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
No.
That was the
I-
first thing
I
I found out was vegan.
I found that out when I was flirting with my friend who was a pseudo vegan at the time.
What?
That Oreos
That
are
Oreos
vegan.
are bad.
I was like, oh, this motherfucker cheating the system. Oreos unhealthy as fuck.
Right.
They vegan though.
So I'm buying a whole pack and feed them. So yeah, you try that shit.
Reject ass cookies.
Man.
What you bringing, Mimi?
This is exactly how your hands gonna look.
No, you just gonna bring this. We're having it for
Wrap it in-
And don't let her show up to Friendsgiving
with some twisted shouts. She gonna have them in a clear Ziploc bag. You're not even gonna
Mimi,
know.
what you bring to Friendsgiving?
Beef.
If you punch somebody with aluminum foil on your hand, is that like pseudo brass knuckles?
No, nigga.
And then the little girl was like, she bringing what beef sandwich on top of that. But no, you're not mad. You gotta be somebody to make a sandwich out of it.
Knuckle sandwich. Yeah.
What else is on your list
They're
of
called
things
the
to speak
non-flavor
of?
I'm gonna
Americans.
tell my kids to do that. It's like when you go to school,
Being a parent is fucking disgusting.
on so many levels.
Like it is.
It is.
Like the shit that you were subjected to as a parent, like involuntary. Like, bro, I signed
She's
up.
over there kicking. See.
So you the one that unplugged the first time. I'm sorry, Tommy.
Yeah. And the fact that he just said, we don't know that. We don't know that. Like
The lies.
Hey,
You
y'all
watch
just
it
saw the
happen.
camera shake. That was Tone Foot yanking on the cord, so it was him the first time.
Again.
Tommy, we apologize.
We can't prove it.
damn, bro, you let us blame Tommy like that.
Oh, threw me under the bus. Like, it was Tommy.
I
What you doing over there?
I just said what
You
you
see
doing.
how you
Hey,
see
look, I'm like
more
this.
and more every week. Tom's starting to look like Batman because he got up and look was like, "Damn, Tommy, what you do?" The whole time it was him.
Right.
Hey, man. I had,
So,
I had a great weekend. I can't let a cord ruin my weekend.
Yeah, but being a parent is just absolutely horrible
It's ghetto.
because your kids don't give a fuck, and it's just like they will just come in like, "Mom, what's this?" Like they don't warn you,
Mm-mm.
they don't nothing. So
They show you something in like real time.
yes,
Oh man, what was it?
a butthole.
Like on the phone?
No,
Like an actual asshole?
because she's like, "Well, I was wiping and I thought it was like a squishy ball." I was like, "Bro, do you have a hemorrhoid?" I don't know. What did, bro? I didn't.
She opened her butt to show you.
I mean,
Was it
technically,
Being a parent is
Was it on a
that
towel?
is what they do.
Which is, you know what? Kayla sent me a
It's a booty
video.
hole.
So I didn't have this video originally on the docket, but because of this story of my kid violating the fuck out of me, I'm gonna have to send it and I'm gonna have to play it on the pod now.
You gonna play it now?
Huh?
You gonna play it now?
Yes,
You're a horrible person.
because it's out of pocket.
This whole goddamn show is
I
out of
think
pocket.
your kids were out of pocket.
Wait, is this it?
Was she out of town thugging with her around?
Yeah. Okay. So this is
Send it
it.
to Tommy. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Here. Huh? No, I didn't send it yet.
Oh no, send it to me because Tommy in my page. I thought he switched over to his.
No,
Yeah.
I'm looking at this damn bacon wrap burrito.
That big
So
ass
am I
burrito.
sending it to? Where am I sending it to?
Where
Messenger?
Yeah, Messenger where it always goes.
To the group.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but I am sitting here minding my fucking business, right? And this nigga really just came and violated me with her asshole because she felt, you know,
Something more going on.
yeah.
I mean, but
She's like, it's like a squishy little ball. So I was like, bruh, like, what is you doing? And she's like, oh, I thought you was asking me to see it so you can Google it.
she dropped trial.
So at some point, I'm like, all right. And mind you, she woke me up to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just woke up to an ass.
So
in your face?
no, like I was asleep, okay, and she woke me up with this concern. Now it's a medical thing, so I get it. You know, it was urgent. It was just, bro, you didn't even let my eyes focus good before you tried to flash your brown starfish at me. And
Yeah, don't talk about my niece like this.
no, and it's
I feel her
now
asshole in your face and you didn't ask for it.
and
bro.
I feel like she thought it was, you know, because I mean, I've had to, as like I said, because being a parent is fucking disgusting. Like, I've had to have her, like, you know,
First one, second.
head down and hit her with a suppository because she was constipated. Because being a parent is fucking disgusting.
Yep.
Like the shit that you have to do.
Literally.
Yes, yes, it is.
I
It is fucking gross, dog.
Boom.
Like so.
Is that your first high too?
So at some point, I'm like, all right, bro, I gotta get up. So then I gotta get up. I gotta pee, and I'm trying to, like, you know, gather
You
my
trying to
bearings and
process
shit.
what you just saw?
So then I'm like, okay, Jelly Bean, let me see. She was like, oh, I pushed it back in. I said, I don't think you were supposed to do that.
She treating her booty hole like a stress ball.
I was like, I said, cause you could rupture, so you could. She was like, I just pushed it back in. I thought it was just supposed to go. She was like, cause I was Googling and it was talking about like anal prolapse and this, and I was like,
yep, it's time to have that conversation.
Anal prolapses. Oh,
yep, you gotta have that conversation with her.
Cause she didn't know. Cause I was like, do you have a hemorrhoid? She was like, hemorrhoids. She was like, they're on the outside. I thought they were inside. I said, no. I said, that's what it is. It's when the inside pops on the outside. So I'm like, you be in there, sitting there on your phone, pushing down, and I said that can cause a lot of stuff. But,
just your asshole flipped inside out.
Yeah, but
my uncle had that a lot of times.
I don't know. Kayla said Deal has definitely Captain Morgan me before.
That's crazy.
Yes, Britt popped it back in.
Flashing your nuts in front of your mom because you don't know what this bump is wild. It's not wild, but it's wild.
It's wild.
Kayla said, "Make sure you're showing the right shit." No, nigga, I'm. It's the video.
We're not talking about what I did when I was a child.
Did you get the video?
I feel like we should.
No, look,
waiting on you.
Okay, yeah. So Kayla sent me this video, and it's so funny that I feel like this bitch jinxed me because Jelly Bean ended up doing this to me after I got this video.
Hey, y'all, have a late night snack with me while I tell you the importance of setting boundaries with your parents at an early age. So when I first moved to Kentucky, I was in Frankfort, Kentucky, and my mom lived in Vicksburg, Mississippi, about a 10-hour drive. I would heat up the road all the time, and I would call her when I got close, and my mama would run me a hot bath. Now, over the years, I noticed that she stopped leaving the bathroom, and she just wanted to talk to me while I'm in the tub. I don't know what that was about. So one day, we're in there talking, and my mom says to me, do you notice that no matter how good you wash your ass, if you walk around a few hours, it still smells like ass? I said, no, Mama, I've never stopped to just put my hand down the back of my pants and smell my hand and see if it smells like ass. She said, well, it does. She said, have you heard of Johnson & Johnson baby oil gel? I said, yes, Mama. She said, well, it's new and I got it. I want you to try it. I said, no, thank you. She said, take a bath right now and go walk around Walmart for 40 minutes to an hour and see, won't you smell like ass? No. Anyway, she gets up and leaves out of the bathroom. I don't think anything about it. I continue my bath. I get out. I walk into her room and I'm drying off my legs. I bend down to dry off my feet and ankles, and the woman came up behind me with baby oil gel and ran it up the crack of my butt. And let me tell you something. I should have pressed charges on her. The greasiest feeling I've ever. She said, now go to Walmart and try it out, as if she was sponsored by Johnson & Johnson. And this is why you really need to talk to your parents about boundaries, because you will end up with a greasy ass. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
What is
You end up with a greasy ass.
That's
The worst part about it is that's some shit my mom would do to me. Like, bro, she does not respect boundaries like at all.
after you walk around, you smell like ass.
Like, but for you to just grease somebody's ass, I'm like, all right, go try this out. See if it's
Let me know
still
how it
fresh
works.
after you walk around Walmart.
That's a different level of being comfortable.
Like, she said that was the greasiest feeling I've ever.
Greasy ass.
Why's your time to Walmart walk like that?
Right. Walk around for exactly 40 minutes and 30 seconds and let me know how you feel.
Britt said the internet is a wild place. Yeah, but that's what
It is.
that video reminded me of, because I'm like, bro, you really just sat here and woke me up to like, I got a squishy ball, in my butt, and I don't know what it is.
Wild. No matter
And
how
just
you
like
say
parted the curtain on me.
You think about Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
And she winked at you.
And I just,
it. That's wild, Juan.
bruh.
That's wild. Stop being that person.
Hey, man.
Parenthood is fucking disgusting. I really just want to stress that shit. Because it's like, if you're not cleaning up fucking vomit and weird shit, like you getting flash and having to look and put like, bro, I am not a licensed physician. Okay.
I only play one on TV.
I am not a licensed physician in any shape, form, or fashion. I didn't sign up for this, man.
Hey, well, you become a parent.
I signed up to provide food,
Water and
shelter, advice. Medical advice is not on that list. I don't know.
You got to clarify that. You got to put an asterisk by advice.
Yeah, because as a parent, you become like a physician, a lawyer.
You do it all,
Yes.
baby.
HR.
Yes.
You definitely HR, an accountant,
A chauffeur.
Man,
Kayla said I was asleep. Deal was like, Mom, what's this? And I woke up to him holding his stuff up. See?
he showed you the tank.
I showed his tank. That is a wild way to be woken up.
Is this what they call the landing strip? Like,
That's when you send him to go stay with his dad for a while.
But bro, I'm just like the shit that we, and of course, because the people are, people are weird, but it's like
you're not hanging out with the old folks.
it's not a.
You gotta rest my knee.
People will overly sexualize everything, and this ain't that weird kind of party. I just like, bro, I just don't want to look at your butthole.
That's wild.
That's what it is. It's the fact that you got woke up to it. You wasn't.
See,
because it's like, first of all,
do
you know how much money nurses and shit can pull in, especially if you're a traveling nurse. There's a reason. There's a reason why I am not in this profession. I am squeamish and I don't like a lot of shit.
You don't gotta tell us. The cat man across the table know about them nurses.
I keep a nurse on deck.
See,
Yeah,
he a cat
but-
man.
Oh my!
With all of this money that I could be making, like I said, especially
Case
traveling
closed.
nurses, that's not my bag because I'm squeamish. I can't even look at a certain pattern without getting goosebumps and feeling weird and shit. So I can't look at no fucking wounds and all this weird
with
shit.
all them little holes in it and people be doing it on their hand.
I can't do
Ew.
I
Yeah,
can't.
it's a name for that shit. but
Trichlophobia, ain't it?
Yeah,
With the
it's-
holes. But it's a lot. It's not
Ew.
it's not just the holes though. Like literally like certain patterns and shit. Like if it looks like it could be
You okay?
scales, if it's
That
anything.
bothers you?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks weird.
You got that trick?
Ugh.
So yeah.
Stop me from eating honeycombs for a while.
Hey, honeycomb's a fire cereal.
That is disgusting.
But if you want, you don't need to put sugar on.
Yeah.
Now honeycombs lost me when they start making strawberry honeycombs. I won't fuck
The
with
fuck
them.
wrong with you, nigga? That's the shit when they got fired.
Oh, we're on the third shut up one.
Maybe I don't want to be that
What
close.
the fuck did I do now?
Dino said that does show the dope ass nature of your relationship though. Maybe we don't,
I don't even know what I be doing. Brit just like shut up one. That's
She
not
clearly
said
and she
landing
said
strip.
landing strip this
Right.
time.
Oh,
So you'll shut up and
When he
have
was-
the part.
Yeah, when you was talking about Kayla's son.
sure.
Sure.
He wanted to make sure this is the right spot.
Yeah. But I don't
That's
Right
not what
spot
he
for
on.
what?
You might got to take a selfie of it later.
That's wild. Her son is not that old, bruh.
That's why I said later. You
But
never, you never know what you will do with the knowledge that you get at like 15 when you're 23. That's all I'm saying.
But I mean
All
look,
I'm saying. That's not good advice. That's not bad advice. That's just
I
advice.
feel like you've
Look.
been down this trail before.
my mom.
Don't worry about where I've been.
But it's like it's my turn now because my mom was the same way. My mom had to, she was shining in the flashlight through my shit. She was my OBGYN at some point. I was younger.
Why is your mom got a flashlight looking at you
Your Ruda and your
to
tutor.
the right?
Yeah, well,
Get out
because
my head.
she's a woman that was used to womanly parts and womanly problems.
I
and
get.
shit that
I
wasn't.
understand. It was just funny because it's a flashlight.
Yeah, that was when we first discovered putting me on antibiotics and stuff for giving me a yeast infection.
Makes sense.
And
Makes
I was young. I hadn't gone to and she looked and she was like, I know what this. So that's when she took me in because I was nowhere near having sex yet. But so I mean it happens. But shit, back in the day, they used to look at everything because they had a fucking leaf or some horse liniment or some shit that they slapped
Horse
on everything.
liniment?
I'm having
Horse
fun.
liniment. You remember that strong shit that Granny used to have? She used to rub it on her joints and shit.
What, like ligament oil or something? Or what
Yeah,
you talking
horse liniment, and that shit was strong.
Stronger
Like-
than Ben Gay.
That shit to
That
make a
smell.
dead man sneeze.
I don't know. Big Gay opened up all your pores.
Britt
Yo,
said, "Why
Simon-
is there an echo?"
Cause Tommy over here fucking with the buttons.
Yeah, we noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
It's really him this time, y'all.
Yeah.
See, you give a nigga a pass and he find a way to fuck it up anyway.
And then you start saying, wait.
The thing about it is,
Britt said put wine ass on time out for the remainder of the show.
That sounds like you in concert. That's what I'm just making sure you sound special.
this nigga.
Go ahead, Mimi, talk.
I wonder if he's still fucked up from yesterday.
I kind
Because
of
that would make a lot of sense.
That was a rough.
You isolated that?
Yeah, it's only on that channel.
That's what's up.
Hey, you know you can do that, huh?
I don't play with the effects. That's not what I bought it for.
Or Britt says you sound like the Wiz.
You sound like that.
Sound like Richard Pryor.
Damn, he was the wizard, wasn't he?
Wizard.
That's what made it funny.
I wonder how much of that check he spent on cocaine.
All of it.
Majority.
That's crazy.
He tell you in his stand-up comedy, he was blowing.
Being famous with a coke habit, like, should we hire you at this point? Because, like, I know what you're gonna do with this money.
Who cares what they do with their money? They do their job well.
Right.
That's very true.
Yeah,
If you show up sober for all 16 weeks, you deserve cocaine.
Who said you
You
gotta
deserve
show up?
cocaine. It's wild.
But that's what you was gonna
You gotta
put it on anyway. You deserve it. You showed up sober all 16.
Who said
weeks.
you gotta be sober? You could be high, the cost of living and get out here and do your job perfectly. You ever heard of a functioning addict?
I live next door to one for about.
You mean functioning?
Functional.
Functioning.
We already here.
I like to use the word functional too. Is that not a word?
It's not the
It's
right word,
functioning.
apparently.
Oh, functioning, functional. He worked.
He got a job done.
All right, go ahead and
Yeah. You
Roll that
know,
beautiful
most
beat.
crackheads had regular jobs before they started
Not the
smoking
Bruno
crack.
Mars or Rick James.
why you got the Boondocks
The
video there?
Weeknd. Look, since
We
had
played
the
that
list.
one. That was the one when we talked about dude from Usher.
Tommy did that.
Oh, I was trying to load up stuff that was in that folder. All that stuff is not for this week.
Nah, that folder is an old folder. Most of it is. It's not your
Yeah.
fault. Mimi
No.
normally shows me which one to go to next.
And
He's trying to be helpful.
that's all good. I just know that Boondocks one. That was when we was talking about
Oh, that was
Aaron Magruder.
okay. Sure. Yeah.
Told him like, we're doing this on the show, right?
Yeah.
If it's, that's definitely fucking tone. That nigga's gonna exploit the fuck out of your personal problems.
And turn it into a Tubi movie. Yes.
Yeah.
Where do you think most of my scripts is coming
That's
from?
why we're not telling you anything anymore.
You don't need to.
Oh
I got
shit!
enough
See,
material
Britt
to
talking
work
about
with.
some example. Bruno Mars. Example. Rick James.
And I said example, The Weeknd.
Nah, I don't think he functional.
I don't think he is, bro.
He talking about changing the name to Talos or
Y'all just gave me my new
Denada.
porn
I
name,
don't know
Rick
what the-
James, nigga.
You know
Yo.
what? I quit.
pause, bro.
I'm so fucking over this. Well, Cardi B has spectacular fucking aim. While she was performing in Vegas, I don't even know. Like, can we call him a fan at this point?
That nigga.
Do that through the water?
That was a chick
No.
I don't know what it was.
with a horrible wig. Horrible wig. Like, I don't even think I don't even know if it was a wig or if it was a quick weave because that top was looking real.
She had the broom straw joint.
Yes.
I ain't got my glasses on.
That's a
Rem-
cosplay.
Remember how
I ain't got my
Two
glasses.
niggas who need glasses.
remember when-
One ain't got it on.
remember how Chucky hair
laughing
looked
at you.
after remember how Chucky hair looked after he wasn't a good guy down no more, like once he had actually came back. You know how shit that's how, it was same color and everything.
Yeah. I got a soda. You can't. have nothing.
Britt said Cardi B is the real nigga.
She real.
Was that Ice?
Oh, did she get caught lip syncing?
Well, most rappers use.
And that wasn't like he. That was him.
Oh wait, we gonna have to. Oh, but no, it might be low.
Try to see the person.
Because she actually hit her with it.
Honestly, she didn't realize Cardi B different. Because she looked like a white woman that did it.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't?
No. Mike said that lady hit her in the face and not the body. She said, I seen a different angle from the person next to the lady who threw the ice.
Yeah, we got that.
And then you throwing ice, bro. Like, ice is hard, nigga.
She said, cool me off. You gotta be careful what you ask for.
But it was so crazy because when I saw it, I was like, she reacted so quick and so accurately. And y'all know how I feel about mic sounds. Like when people fall with mics or when they get hit with like it's always funny to me.
I play it again one more time.
I can't see shit.
Give me, I got you.
The sideways ass.
Now you see my world. Y'all be yelling at me. This shit ain't easy.
Thank you, sir. That was with the left.
This bitch. The lifeguard just turned around like,
Dino says another angle. Sorry. Mike said, but she asked for a Cardi fought. Look, you gotta have common sense though. Like, you not finna throw no fucking ice at me and think that shit is sweet.
Cardi, you rich. You ain't got enough money to pay for a mist machine that wet you while you rap, bitch. Just asking fans. You asking uncouth people to throw water on you. What did you think was gonna happen?
you put your hand in your cup and just do this.
That's what she thought. Nah, but that ain't what happened. Again, why would you ask people to throw things at you? Nigga could have put anything in his cup.
That's true.
He could have tingle sprinkled.
Ew.
Now
People are nasty.
where's the source saying that Cardi asked them to throw it on her? Like they got the video of her telling the crowd that, or what?
I just can't see.
Because I hadn't seen any of that. I saw somebody else say it, but I haven't seen like any of the actual places that reported on it.
Cardi was out there like, please give me your.
Because the main focus that I saw from like all of the actual news outlets that reported was like, it basically came on the heels of, because a lot of artists lately have been having shit thrown at them while they've been on the stage. Like that's been a thing. And I guess it's some kind of like TikTok challenge or some shit that people are doing now where they are throwing shit at performers on stage.
Get your ass beat and go viral.
Right.
I think the funniest part is the fact that like Cardi of all people, because you know she'll get on that, like she'll come in the crowd type shit. But it's also because they don't know that her husband is always trying to Superman punch people. He is always trying to jump off of shit and punch people in the fucking head. He just did it again. It was a clip on Twitter. He's in a strip club somewhere, and the DJ is on the mic like, "Hey, there go Offset." And 2 seconds later, he is Superman punching somebody. Like, what is going on?
See, motherfuckers don't watch wrestling like I do. Offset looked real at home when he was on the top rope when they brought the Migos out.
Yeah, but Kid Cudi, Pink, I don't know who Kelsey Ballerini is, Drake, Steve Lacy.
They've been throwing draws at Drake though.
They threw a whole brawl sets at Drake.
Yeah, they're saying they've been throwing objects towards or at them during mid-performance.
I feel like
Rexa, she was struck in the face while performing in New York back in June. A crowd member threw his phone in the middle of a song, and she was knocked to the ground as a result. The phone split her eyebrow and required stitches.
Why would you throw your phone? Like, how you gonna get that back?
It's not even about that. Like, we got the evidence that you did it.
What did you want her to do with your phone? Like,
call me?
Did you want to toss it on stage, her take a selfie, and then throw that motherfucker back in the crowd? You might have not caught it.
Yes, because it said he was hoping to interact in some way with Miss Rexa as the phone was returned, and that it was never his intention to injure her. So he wanted to throw the phone, and then when well, whose phone is this? Oh, it's mine. Give it back.
Kiss my ass.
And end up splitting her shit.
See,
literally.
They should have whooped your ass.
Ballerini was hit in the face by an object during her show, and Pink reacted when a fan threw a bag containing their dead mother's ashes on her stage.
Out of LeBron James,
I'm
jump on my
going home,
ashes
man.
right in the crowd.
This is why I don't go to concerts, fam. Because there's a whole.
I have no issues when we say
They got a whole.
What-
They got a whole.
Would that been wrong?
There's a whole gang of people out here with their dead folks in the bag.
Would that have been wrong?
What?
If I'm on stage and you throw your mother's ashes upon the stage, I'm going to LeBron James the remains.
Not the.
Yes.
Only if.
Let me
Only
tell you
if they say I'm your favorite, that you were her favorite artist.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
You threw him up here. Why did you throw him up here? What did you expect me to do with him? Take a selfie with this iron and toss it back? You want my number so I can send you the picture I took? Now you got a real viral moment. You just watched the pie guy, LeBron James, your mama.
This is definitely generational because I've been to a billion concerts. Ain't nobody ever throwing shit on
It's
the
just some new
stage.
shit.
Right, because you come
Some
from the era
trending-
where they was stomping niggas out in the middle of the crowd.
I'm gonna stomp him in the nuts.
And the show kept going.
No, I come from an era where we enjoyed the show.
Dino said, first of all, it's Vegas. That motherfucking water was $15. Cardi, get somebody else to do it.
Speaking of $15 water,
Okay, Mike
Juan,
said it
guess
was
what?
a video of that too, because I haven't
Offered
seen
me
it.
a bottle of her volcano water yesterday.
Did you take it?
I did
No.
not take it. I
Now
didn't.
he's lost out.
I didn't believe her.
Can I get a bottle?
I have it now.
He said these challenges
Next
gonna make a
time you have
motherfucker
some.
have a challenge walking. Look, let me
Can
tell
it
you.
be like ice cold?
Can we
too?
go back to just niggas dumping ice on their body?
They got to drink your room temp? I don't want to drink your room.
I think the shit went
When I
too-
first moved in the house,
Make mine cup.
my house was used for the ice bucket challenge multiple times,
Mhm.
in the garage and in my backyard. So niggas have definitely was on that trend, and I said, don't you fucking dare.
So I'm just saying.
That shit was wild.
That was what.
Y'all just outside pouring water on it.
But see, I'm cool with that one. It's when we started getting to the crate walking is when I knew niggas lost their everlasting mind. Because I did pop up on my timeline about this time 2 years ago. Niggas was walking up crates.
The crate videos were both cringy and entertaining because a couple of them I was like, bro, his spine is gone.
Yes, I see the one that shows.
I like the
Like
one.
I'm like, bro, he laid out. You know how whenever a Family Guy character get knocked out,
Peter.
they arms behind
Peter,
him, like,
when Peter go down.
I said that nigga is a goner.
I need to see some after the
Or
crate
when
walk.
they hit and it's like they back, like it bends and then they bounce.
Yep.
Oh,
I only seen one person successfully do it, and it was a crackhead out of all people.
It makes sense for the crack.
They gotta have a whole episode of after the crate walk, like, the results.
It's gonna be niggas.
What
went-
results?
2 years later.
Hospital-
See,
Hospital bill.
Hospital visits went up.
Nah,
to,
somebody
250%.
crippled.
Now can be my patients, basically.
somebody crippled.
Mhm.
Yeah, because they
So
chronically,
Sarita's all for the crate challenge.
they're chronically
Hey.
trading.
She can benefit. Big business.
Big
Cap-
shit.
We're capitalist America.
If that's the way you want to.
Sarita is the Batman of crate walking.
I
she in that first of all,
am not. I'm
She
not an
got,
ambulance.
she got crates
Look,
with
I'm not an
chronically.
ambulance chaser.
She got
First of
crates
all,
with
she's
her
best
stamp,
of the
her
crates.
logo on it.
I am not. I am not an ambulance chaser.
you about
I
that
am
life?
not.
You terrible. You worse than them lawyers.
Not at
One
all.
call. That's all.
Yo, the wildest
Vote,
lawyer
vote,
one I
vote,
seen is
hey.
outside the VA office, where it was like, "So you got denied from the VA? Give me a call."
Give me a check.
Right outside the VA office.
All I know is I saw David Gruber on TikTok doing this. Yeah, I'm never calling dog for anything ever in my
Dog be
life.
wilder.
Like, this is what you're doing? You're a reputable law firm. But
Oh,
I
but
was
he
up-
was.
you out there like
That was-
Andy, Jackson, Mike, Taylor. Like, nah, fam, what are you doing?
Getting paid, young man, get paid.
That
Yeah,
was tight, though.
yeah.
but
I mean, and it's like
I'm
it's,
still
it's,
not calling David Gruber. For
it's
shit.
nice because it's like, I get it. It's for the culture, but it's like at the same time, it's like.
And he, like, dog, y'all got these white people out here looking so lost. Like, he was just like, I guess it's like this. Like,
That's what I hate when
he
you
pointing at himself and shit. I'm like, what are you out here doing, bro? Yeah, it's
Because
me.
you don't know.
Yes, Pops.
I really, really, really look at all of the shit that people are, being famous and recognized for. And I'm like, I get on you a lot, but I feel like it's the same way. Like, I feel like damn near anybody in this room, like, we could be famous for shit. And we just ain't, I don't know if we're not pushing it right. Or we never done because it's like okay, so the
She's really gonna be the one that get famous out of all of us.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
for me, I know for myself,
This is
like
this-
marketing is a terrible. I have commitment issues, so
we know.
committing to marketing myself, it's like, bro, I don't feel like going through all of that because I don't like to feel like I'm bugging people or like begging people to interact with my shit. It is.
But that's
It
marketing,
is.
though.
But I'm not like a bugaboo type person where it's like, hey, listen to this. Because I'm like, if you ain't fucking with it, you ain't fucking with it. And I think it comes from me not liking to be badgered myself.
Right. That's the problem with marketing. That's why you're supposed to hire a marketing team so you don't.
So hire somebody that don't mind being annoying. Got it.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Because for me, it was like I used to get mad because I used to work for the TCF Bank inside of 35th and North, that pick and save right there.
Damn.
And they used to, like, when you work in the grocery store banks, part of the job, like, you have to meet sales quotas, like, for opening bank accounts. So they designate times of the day for you to go out into the grocery store and hound people to open fucking bank accounts. I'm like, bro.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
They do that with all banks. Hell, banks, you do it. They do it on the phones now too.
Yeah. So we had a quota for NIL sales, and it's like for me, even having the store, that was a lot easier just because of how my wordplay is.
Right.
So with my OnlyFans in the store, it was more so my wordplay doing the selling. It wasn't me actually going to people like, hey, how do you feel about sex toys and blah, 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 blah. That's why I'm like doing like passion parties and shit, like trying to sell other people's merchandise. That's never been my thing because I'm not a salesman. That's not something that I want to do. I want you to know what the fuck you want when you come to me. And then I say, here, I got it. You can have it. And we have this transaction.
Have you ever thought about having someone like you wholesale to somebody and they go out and do the parties in your name and you just cut them a percentage?
No. I really don't like managing shit, to be honest.
I also feel like
I'm not that person.
A part of good sales is like also having a hook and being good at what your hook is. Like
what's the hook gonna be? Like
when most people good. No, I'm dead ass though. Like when you good at the hook, like because once you got a motherfucker, it's real easy to sell them because you already got me. It's like video games. We play this shit, so it doesn't matter kind of what the fuck you put in here. You already got me because I play video games. I'm a gamer, so I'm gonna buy this shit regardless.
See, and that's how I feel like with my OnlyFans. It's like, you know, if you're a freaky ass nigga.
Right. So you just have to.
So all I have to do
is.
is.
The name of this episode, freaky ass nigga?
Absolutely.
So all I have to do is, like, if I put together this little 15 to 30-second trailer and shit to draw you, I'm already marketing to people that's already freaky as fuck. This is just them saying, damn, I like what I'm seeing. I'm going to go subscribe. It's not me actually coming to you and saying, well.
Hey, you like porn?
Or it's like,
check me out.
Or like the strippers, like, you want to tip me for my show? Like, you know?
Oh, I hate the pushy stripper.
Yeah. And I don't.
You saw me at the door getting patted down.
I am not the pushy salesman. Like, I feel like if you know that I have this product and you're interested, you'll come to me. And when you come to me, then we can chop it up. But I don't want to go out of my way to try to sell you on why you should come here. Why you should buy from me. Like, that's just that's you know, I mean, I don't even do that with the pod. When do y'all see me advertise the pod? On Sundays before I'm about to record, and I tag the people that already listen. Everybody that's tagged in these posts, I don't spam people to listen to the pod. I tag the people that I'm like, okay, I see them in the comments, I'll make sure that I add them. I've seen them share before, I'll make sure that I add them. I don't just blindly spam motherfuckers on my friends list for my pod or for my store. I don't like that.
I feel like it's also about what you want to accomplish with whatever it is that you're doing. So like if your goal is to be famous, center of attention, or whatever the fuck it is that you're looking for, that's how much you're gonna put into doing something.
Exactly.
I feel like
I feel like Keita Rose says a lot of the shit that I've said to y'all all the time. But where is she?
She just sit on TikTok and do it.
She like, she's all over the place. She's touring. They'll be here. I think we were talking about going October. We were talking about going like as a group. She's on TV and doing little shit because that's how she marketed herself.
Right,
and
that's
I don't
what she
do that.
wanted to do. So her doing that shit on social media, she was like, I need to be everywhere because this is what I want to do.
Yep. So I do. I look at a lot of people that do or say the exact same shit that I've been telling y'all for years, and they're famous for it because that's how they push themselves to be that way. And I just be like, I'm gonna just tell y'all and I'm gonna leave it alone.
I think you'll get like accidentally famous. I don't know what it's gonna be though, but we're gonna get a post that's gonna go absolutely fucking viral.
Hey man, we go make that one of our taglines for the radio station.
Oh God.
Push them knees away like,
Come listen to TV.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to agree with Juan though with what he's saying as far as it's really just at the end of the day, what's the advantage? What's the goal? What's the main goal of what you're looking at doing?
See, and I think this is the thing, right? Like, even with the podcast, like, look at other pods where they do events all of the time. They always advertising. Perfect example, look at Rudy. He targets like getting celebrity interviews and all of this kind of stuff and like really getting out there. And it's like with me starting a pod, it was mainly just
your diary.
Yeah, this is my digital diary, like my safe space. I never really looked at it as something that I plan to just, be out here and glow. I was surprised like when Tone started getting like the stats for the shows and shit and looking like, damn, it's actually people out of the country that be fucking tuning in and shit. Like,
India loves you.
Yeah, which is weird because you know what? Well, if they ever in India loving me, they definitely sneaking and listening because women ain't got no rights over there and shit. That's what I'm saying.
Is it India? Allah.
They probably
No.
Pink hair.
Yeah, and they probably got a bitch with pink hair plastered with them big, the little.
With an XO.
Yeah, and look, because them motherfuckers are strict over there, so I don't want to be the cause that motherfuckers over there getting beheaded. So if anytime you feel in danger listening to this shit, cut it the fuck off. I don't want that on my conscience, nigga. Because I was telling you,
free my Mimi. Let me listen to my Mimi. Free her, pink her. Opa, Allah, free.
I hate this shit
Cheeky baby.
so much. But
Hey,
yeah,
this show came a long way from sitting on the couch. Okay.
Absolutely.
But like now, at a
Freaky
point,
ass
I
nigga.
guess I feel comfortable like where I am.
I gotta hear that one.
Freaky ass
Y'all childish as hell.
Freaky. Young freaky. I'm too freaky
Me
for
and Tommy
myself.
switch places.
So while we're on the topic of podcasts, you want to show that
I am too freaky.
that one I sent you on Instagram with the white lady?
So freaky.
Right there.
I am an aphrodisiac.
Whenever I see videos mocking male podcasts, they are fucking hilarious. Now her videos, I like her videos a lot anyway. She's actually funny.
Why they mocking male podcasters?
Because there's a lot of us.
Because y'all be doing
about shit.
Y'all be doing the most with the least.
That's because it's always an ashy ass nigga talk about, you know why you single? Do you got a bitch, my nigga? Like,
No.
why you out here giving out relationship advice?
Hey, somebody have me a bag of Cool Ranch this shit.
Cool Ranch.
Before my babies get here and eat them all.
Dog, when I say my nieces
Keep Lexi kids away
was
from
wrecking them motherfucking Doritos that
But
day.
you see,
I didn't know it was that many Doritos in the box.
But my kids are well mannered. You see, they
Your girl is young enough to be my daughter, but treats me like my mom. You can't pay for her meals because you're not a sim. She can't pay for her meal because that's alpha behavior. So your only option is to rob the restaurant at gunpoint. I don't go to the gym because that causes sweating. And sweating is essentially literally your pores crying, and crying is a sign of weakness. When I see a woman on the street, I flee in the other direction, because the fact that she would walk towards me is a sign that she's trying to assert dominance, and that's emasculating. I got that dog in me, right? So I walk on all fours. I'm never vertical. If she makes more money than you, she should be burned at the stake for witchcraft. If she questions your authority as a man, you should be allowed to accuse her of domestic terrorism. I wear capes and long flowing robes around other men, so that way when they try to assert dominance over me, I can spread my makeshift wings and make myself look bigger and more threatening.
I'm mad that she was on point. I'm
That's
mad.
not our podcast, though.
No, not us. But I see a lot of that bullshit on the internet, especially on TikTok.
It was that we just got to rob the restaurant at gunpoint.
Yeah, right. My nigga said, well, I don't want to pay, and you can't pay. We just got to ride. We just got
Gotta wash dishes in the back.
Hey, what do you see?
over here. What would you like?
What you got? What's first one you grab?
So yesterday when I went to the store,
I
I
got
picked
some
up.
barbecue.
You got Cheetos, barbecue, Cool Ranch, sour cream and
Ruffles.
onion.
Cheetos.
Let me get the barbecue,
Cheetos? Yeah.
please.
My man.
Barbecue.
So yesterday I went and picked up
Thank
snacks and water. And I was gonna bring it into the studio, but niggas like to nig, so I left them in the car.
Oh, speaking of niggas like to nig,
We
this
nigging
brings
out.
us to our next video.
Good for us though.
What
Pull up
niggas
Miss
do-
Danny G. German.
Her last name. This sound like bullshit. Why is her last name German?
Danny G. German.
Just you'll see.
Oh, you saw this already.
Mm-hmm.
This is nasty work.
It is. You'll see it in a moment.
What's going on with y'all dressing up nicely and wearing tennis shoes lately? You're like the third person I've seen do that lately.
I've been doing this stuff.
That's that one.
In Danny's defense, okay, she's been Danny G. German her whole life. She clearly is older than social media, okay? And then one day, after writing Danny G. German her entire life, this thing called social media comes out. And she's like, oh, I gotta make a handle. I'll just use my name. And she munched it all together, and you see what we see here. But in her mind, she still saw Danny G. German. She don't see what we all see. She don't see the nigger man. She don't see that. She's been Danny G. German her whole life. That's the only way she can see it. You know? She didn't know that her name mushed together sound like a racist describing a black dude. You know, who'd you see in the store? The nigger man? Like, she didn't know. She didn't know. I think she deserves a pass here. She can't live this down. Like, now with the rest of her life, she's gonna see it.
I never read that.
Every time she signs her checks.
Definitely the nigger man.
You need to put Danielle G.
Yeah.
German.
Right.
Can we get some underscores or something? You gotta space
Right.
that out.
They said this is why periods and underscores are used.
That is wow.
The nigger man.
Because that was definitely what I saw. I said, the nigger man, what the fuck is this?
Right.
And they said, oh, Danny G. German.
That's man. How do you explain that to your boss? Like if they go and search like your social media,
Like, that's my name.
like so your handle is.
It depends on the
Nigger
job.
man?
No, it depends on the person. They might see Danny G. German.
No, that's my name, Bob. That's Danny G. German. But this right here says, "Duh, nigger man,"
Hey, bro, you go have to
because you know white people would duh.
Yes. That is fucking wild.
Well, it's fucking wild if we really on the podcast and eating chips.
I was just gonna say, like, everybody fucking these chips up.
Motherfuckers fire, bro.
We earned chips this weekend, okay?
We really did, because I wouldn't normally be doing
We
this either.
peopled hard this weekend. Oh,
Damn
Hold on,
hard.
wait a minute.
What's up?
So Serena ate wings and chips this weekend.
I'm out here. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, too. I had rib tips on Thursday when I was
She's
in
thugging
Chicago.
with her around, y'all.
She the
Man.
nigga man.
Nah, it was
My
funny
booty hole brown, too,
because
so.
I was sitting in the other, I was sitting over there in the other room where everybody was over here watching the fight, and Monte came down here. He walked past. He's like, "Dog, she over there fucking her wings up." I was like, "Who eating chicken?" He's like, "Serena."
He was like, I like that.
He's like, "Doing them motherfuckers greasy."
Monte came and got lasagna yesterday and fell in love with the chick.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's definitely sound like bro. But It's funny because the topic of the show, like the main topic, was with niggas not being able to take no for an answer.
Damn.
And it's fucked up because of like, you know, how I started the show and you know.
You niggas are not P. No.
There is a
YouNiggasNotP.com.
video
not
that I
P.
sent
Not P at all.
to bro. You
Not
see dude with the maroon sweater?
Not the player at all.
I feel like I'm gonna have to share this video at least once on a daily basis.
While he's doing that,
Hall & Oates once said can't go for that.
can't go. That is actually one of my favorite songs, and did not know it was them.
Man,
Can you pass me a cup?
I doubt you'd never ask.
What are you doing?
What? You said good morning.
I say good morning to everybody.
Oh, what, you some type of hoe now?
Seriously?
All right, what about last week when you said my car lights were on?
Yeah, because I didn't want your battery to die.
I thought that meant you wanted to go to the car and suck my Has this ever happened to you? Mixed emotions? Different signals that you thought that she wanted you? Well, guess what, bud? I have a solution for you. She don't want to you, nigga. She don't want to you, you little dick, musty ass, broke ass nigga.
I feel like I have to share this
The
once a
lottery
day,
stuff.
every day.
That needs to be a button.
Yes.
Just cut off Tyler Creator part, and then boom, it's a button.
That's crazy.
What you mean cut off his part? It's his part that we need.
That's what I'm saying. Like cut off the
Oh.
and just only take his part. And
Yeah.
Tell niggas that she don't want to fuck you.
you musty dick nigga.
Yeah.
Why can't niggas take no for him?
They don't know how.
It's their ego.
They mama never told them no, so they think that all women supposed to give them what they want.
That part.
Sad but true.
I've definitely said several times.
Huh? Another bag of barbecue?
Shit, damn, we gonna fuck the box up.
We are. That's all right. I got
And
to
then
quit
gonna
side
be
by.
left but plain Cheetos and.
I eat
like,
plain Cheetos.
No, I'm saying never gonna be left. The girls be fucking them plain Cheetos up. I'm talking about
Fritos.
Plain Fritos.
No, you give me some hot sauce, I'll fuck some Fritos up, low key. I ain't gonna lie
Give
to
me a
you.
nice sandwich.
See me,
You got
and
some
I eat it,
hot
and I eat them because I keep them little Rico's cheese cups
What
at the crib.
Why is it Rico? though?
right? Like why is it?
That's the
Rico?
brand.
And
Rico's nacho cheese.
and
It's a little
You
cheese
got a
cup.
little can where you just pop the top.
No, it's not even a can. Like they do have cans, but the ones I get, it's like a 4 or 6 pack.
Yeah.
I think so. It's like the little peel. You peel the
nasty.
top back, put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. I put a little wet paper towel
Oh,
over
okay.
it.
I know those.
Yeah.
They make like Frito cups like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked you what's the pop top one.
Hey, since you like
Because that's what I use when I make pasties at home. I keep cheese cups
You a
to
freak,
put on my
man.
pasties.
But
So, yeah.
since you like a connoisseur of cheese sauce and dip, have you had them Doritos things? I see them at the grocery store all the time. I don't know what it is. I think it's cheese, and I think one's like a ranch sauce or some shit.
Are you
It's
gonna
like,
put those jars?
it's like a Dorito. It's kind of like what you were talking
Or
about,
the
but
little
it's,
can one?
but it's a Dorito cup. It's
I
like
never had
Dorito
that.
dip.
I can try that. You know what? Fuck it, one. When we bring the Death Press show back, we're talking
one?
about conversations of driving and new stacks we gonna try.
See, I put in Dorito dip. It bring up like actual like taco salad type shit.
No, it's like some shit that's actually made by
You okay over there, Tommy? You look sleepy in the motherfucker.
He looked like he
He's
never
still
recovered
trying
from
to, I was just
yesterday.
gonna say he's still trying to recover.
Everybody people. The whole show people.
And we people
Doritos
hard.
spicy nacho
hard.
flavored dip.
I've been peopling since Thursday, y'all.
You have been, because you had a whole thing before we did our thing on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had a thing this morning that I couldn't make it. I caught you.
Okay.
I said,
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about like a jar, like how the Tostitos should be, or like this little cup here?
because you support Patrice like hard,
that's what it is.
crazy.
Okay, because
That's your
they
nigga,
got
and I
this
was so
too.
mad I couldn't make it, but I couldn't drive.
No, not the jar stuff.
Also went on
the
the,
one that's in the red box.
the speed
that's
dating.
new.
I had
Like,
the
I
speed
just
dating.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
what it came
that's
from.
new.
What now?
Okay,
So have you had
I
that?
had
You
it
never
tonight,
tried that
just
yet?
no,
Who's
I didn't know
speed
it existed until right
That
now.
vibes. It's
Oh,
called.
that do it. Okay.
It say it got a kick
it's
to
called
it too. It say it's spicy.
Pause.
Yeah, the dude that come in and deliver
Oh,
the
this-
chip. See, I be making friends with the odd niggas that work in the grocery store. So
'Cause
like
you
the
is
dude
the
that
odd
come
nigga in the
in, the
grocery
chip
store.
vendor come in, he speak, and he tell me all the new shit that be coming and shit. Like I guess Cheeto, like you know how we get like the big bag of Flamin' Hot Puffs?
Yeah.
So apparently Cheeto now makes a ghost pepper puff.
Yeah, they made the flaming one now ghost.
It must be like a summer thing for like ghost pepper. Because Wendy's got a whole ghost pepper fucking menu. That ghost pepper ranch is good as fuck though. I got it for my nuggets.
Certain things
I blame Popeyes.
They change what they want to make the target flavor so they can replenish whatever the other stuff is.
I blame Popeyes.
Those ghost pepper fries are real life.
Popeyes was doing them ghost pepper wings, and I just started seeing ghost pepper pop up every fucking way.
They real life hot fries, handicapped hot fries. They just fry. They taste just like the hot fries.
You know what?
From Wendy's, those ghost pepper fries. They got like.
I'm mad because you know they got to change the menu around. I am so mad that they didn't make those garlic fries a permanent menu item.
Mm-hmm.
I just make my
yes.
They were garlicky.
I think you need to contact corporate.
Make your own.
Like they was fucking.
Make you some homemade garlic butter.
I do that anyway because that's what I like. That's what I coat my meat in. Like when I made that prime rib roast for April.
A little bit pause.
What was that? Fucking holiday in April. Easter. Yeah.
Well, depending on when it falls, could be March.
Yeah, but and I was so happy because like
Easter
during
don't be in March sometimes.
because like during that time, yeah.
Sarita looked at me like I was lying.
Because when it go by some equinox,
why does Easter keep moving? That's exactly what I was
because they really don't know when Jesus got up out that motherfucker.
Because it doesn't go by it's such and such Sunday of the month. It goes by something with the is it like the
It's by actually the kickoff is Fat Tuesday, and the countdown till Easter is from Fat Tuesday.
It's like 40 days for Fat Tuesday.
Yeah.
I would like to have whoever job it is to just make up shit that we care about.
That's not a job. White folks just do it on their own. No, there's a fucking holiday.
They get paid for it though.
There's a holiday every day if you really went by what white folks do.
Today was National Friendship Day.
Mm-hmm.
Most of you niggas not friends though.
How many?
Yeah, see, I was right. It's the first Sunday following the first full moon after the spring equinox.
So that means
therefore it can fall on any Sunday between March 22nd and April 25th.
Which means it ain't got shit to do with Jesus.
So
they're just trying to see.
Does that moon actually scheduled around Lent and because it's usually after Lent, whoever Lent is. Because
I think that helps them narrow down.
The only Lent I know about is in my pockets. I never really followed Lent.
These are all like
I just know a certain time of year on Facebook. A lot of motherfuckers will say, "Yeah, I'm giving up fish. I'm giving up pussy. I'm giving up this." And
when you gonna give up being a fuck nigga?
Ooh, you can't, bro. That's
push them niggas away like.
You need to do that with the echo and make it a button for your show.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Especially after the opening of the wellness center today.
Having too much fun over
hey,
here.
Speaking of that, I was watching Seinfeld the other day. I wasn't really watching it because I was like in the middle.
Does anybody really watch Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Do it just be?
I was just. It was on.
A little bit bit.
Yeah, it was on because I watched SmackDown on Fridays, so the TV was still on Channel 6. So while I was getting ready to leave, Seinfeld was on, and it's funny because it was an episode where apparently he had a maid, and so he had this maid, and Kramer came to the door and he asked him, he was like, "Oh, where what's her name, Maria something? I don't know."
But racist.
And he was like, where's she at? Like, because the house was a mess. He was like, "Oh, she just ain't got around. She ain't got around to it yet." So the maid comes out of the bedroom and she got money in her hand and she gives Seinfeld a kiss on the mouth and it's basically like, I'll see you later. And she leaves out the door. She ain't clean shit. So he get to looking around and he looking at all the shit like laying around. He was like, "What did I just pay for?" So Kramer looked at him and he was like, "Oh, you're a John." So then they end up in a little diner and shit. So, George come in and he was like, "Yeah, I think that I'm paying my maid to clean up." He was like, "But we just like having sex. Like she not even cleaning nothing." He was like, "So I don't even want to know what I'm paying for now." George was like, "Well, how much you paying her?" He was like, $40. And I started cracking up. So he was like, well, I'm paying 60 and she don't even do laundry and I ain't getting nothing. But the fact that it was $40 is the part that was so funny to me, because I'm like, dude, how long ago was Seinfeld? So $40 is the magic number for paying for pussy back then.
There it is.
So there's no cost of living increase or anything going on at all.
Like,
Just staying
man.
right there.
There it is.
Who is doing hoes W-2s? They getting gypped.
They're not claiming it.
They're not claiming it. They're independent contractors, bro.
They got to get more
I
than
mean,
$40.
it's independent contract work. We still claim it. It's just
It's got-
they're not claiming that.
If it's over $5,000.
Okay.
I'm an independent contractor now, and I got to start claiming mine.
You're an independent woman, don't need no man.
Because
I wish.
if they are not paying more than $600 for them to like claim it on their shit, then you probably ain't got to worry about it.
You are aware that I get paid like $25.
I ain't talking about you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just talking about period, because we was talking about independent contractor work. But yeah, if they're not paying a person, at least $600 for them to be like, oh no, nigga, I want this as a write-off. You finna take this motherfucking this tax form. Then they probably they get away with it.
I mean, them overnight stays can't be cheap.
Cause like people that are paying for like braids and shit like that, that's like me. If I'm paying for wigs and shit for my OnlyFans and I'm using it as a write-off, like I'm like, all right, well, I done paid this bitch such and such amount of money.
Yesterday was a write-off.
Yep.
The whole thing.
Right, everything off.
Write-off.
The liquor, the space, every fucking thing down to the goddamn napkins, nigga.
Monte was a write-off.
Yep. You had to pay DJ services. Yep. Write-off.
I mean, I didn't actually pay him. He had just fun.
I know, I'm just saying. But yeah.
It's the point. Charging. How much DJs cost? About $140 an hour. Shoot, there we go.
Yep. Just say you paid him $550. Just stay under that $600 threshold where you ain't got to pay. You ain't supposed to send him no tax form.
Mm-hmm.
We are not telling you how to cheat the government, by the way.
We're just telling you how the government cheats.
Yes. I got a video on that too. Taxes and shit. Speaking of taxes, so y'all know our sales tax is going up to 7.9%.
What the fuck, Keisha?
I'm like, bro, this is not Vegas shit is 8.3%. We finna be 7.9.
Them niggas trying to pay for the Republican convention.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
So
some of that money better go back to the school systems.
They won't.
I know.
No, they need to approve marijuana first.
That's how we save the school system.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why they won't just fucking do it.
Everybody else around us can smoke weed. It's like we the cousin that go over by our bad cousin house and we can't do nothing they do.
We just watch.
You gotta sit on the couch.
Just all these hick motherfuckers. They just don't want shit that make black people happy.
Well, that's because America's ours.
But crazy part is Wisconsin, which is farmland country, could make tons of money just cutting down half their fields, grow marijuana.
But it's not that easy.
It's not that easy because you got to rechange. Yeah. But still.
Man, them white folks ain't
indoor greenhouses.
I was just going to say
they ain't fucking with that
man
wacky
showed us how to
tobacco.
do that and how high.
Ain't that what they used to call it back in the day? Wacky tobacco?
But yeah, so City of Milwaukee Common Council, so they approved a 2% increase in the county. Was like, well, shit, we raising it too. So
that's crazy.
They almost doubled it. Yeah,
Nike already raising prices. Can we not do it in the state I live in?
Can we get at least a tax-free day like Texas do then?
Man, let's move to Minnesota.
Texas is wild because they are actually now, they just passed something to charge people because, they make money off the taxes from gasoline and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're like, oh, you got an electric car? You got to pay us $200 a month.
Damn.
Or is it a year? No, I think it's $200 a year.
But it's a fucking.
It's $400 for the first year, and then $200 a year after that. So anybody that owns like a Tesla or any type of electric vehicle, because now they want to try to recoup that money from people that aren't buying gas.
I mean, $200 a year compared to what you really are paying in gas. Sometimes you can pay $200 a month for gas alone.
Fuck that. That's why
it's just
I bought
the principle.
I bought the car to save money on gas, not to pay you for
the fact that I'm saving money.
Yeah, it's
it's
like Nick,
ain't like that. They
like,
oh no, bro.
Like, bro, you were punishing me for doing better for the fucking environment.
But think about it is
which is weird because they usually give you tax credits. for having
car
electric
in-
vehicles and shit.
electric
So
car
any
in
type of like
Texas
energy
sounds
saving
wild
windows and improvements and stuff like that, solar panels and shit, they usually give you fucking tax credits for doing better for the environment. But Texas is fucking Texas. You know, we give Florida a lot of shit, but Texas is fucked up too.
Yeah, they very fucked up. They just low key with it.
Yeah,
they so big we don't even say it's Texas that's fucked up. We blame the city itself.
Yeah. So so Florida, they are now talking about, they're now talking about cocaine sharks. Y'all see that?
I'm the one who bring it up.
I'm with it though.
The fuck is wrong with you?
It's the follow up to cocaine. Cocaine
I'm here
bears.
for a whole.
I'm honestly surprised that this wasn't, bigger than the fucking bear, because of when you look at how much they transport and have to dump that shit.
Yeah. But you got to remember, a lot of the sharks wasn't coming back close to inland at first. So I guess the niggas is dumping it later now or sooner.
But here's my thing.
Niggas sat through Jaws. You niggas sat through Megalodon.
I can't watch it.
You niggas sat
because
through
I know
Deep
that it's like
Blue- you niggas
underwater
sat
and they
through
show
Deep Blue
bitches.
Sea.
Because, bro, if I see a giant squid or some shit across my screen, I'm gonna
It's
piss.
like shark fin.
You niggas watch Finding Nemo, which is a great movie, by the way. I love Finding Nemo. Whoa. But we gonna watch Cocaine Sharks.
No.
But here's the thing.
I'm skipping cocaine sharks and I'm going straight to cocaine orca.
See, you wild.
Bro, everybody
Black Air Force energy on cocaine.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, shout out to Terrence Bud Crawford, because that's what it was last night. He beat the brakes off.
Have you seen the new Air Forces that they're coming out with?
No.
So these new Black Air Force Ones are waterproof now.
So now niggas can not only kill in their shoes and wipe it off,
but like when that nigga was
I instantly thought of blood.
They're saying get killed.
Yeah, like you gotta see the shoe though. It kind of looked like OJ glove.
But no, thinking of like as far as like cocaine being dumped in the ocean is very scary, because it's like, bro, everything that's like in the ocean
is on cocaine.
It's already like trippy down there, bro.
See,
and now you got
so
shit.
You got bioluminescence with cocaine mixed in with it.
See, this is where
there's a tadpole down there going crazy.
This is where America is really making that mistake. See, they keep looking for aliens in the sky. The aliens are not in the sky. Trust me. We've looked at every inch of the fucking galaxy that they will allow us to see. Ain't shit up there. But what the fuck is below us?
Shit that need to stay down there.
knows. That's where
it.
the aliens is Atlantis.
We are the.
We're gonna fuck around and find the lost sea of Atlantis.
No, I was just
disrupt Namor one
pretty
time.
much.
So remember
him, Aquaman.
Remember Aquaman too, when they was down in the trench and shit? When he had to get all the way down there, to get to his mom's and shit. That little, I feel like these niggas, these movies is not fucking lying to us. This ain't motherfuckers just being creative and coming up with some shit because they high off weed. This is some shit that niggas know about and was like, you know what? Let's throw it in the movie and we're basically gonna do, what do they call that shit?
Telling the truth, but not
a focus group.
Yeah.
We basically, us people that are going and viewing these movies and shit, giving reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, we are the focus group for the shit that's really in the ocean. Yes.
Hey, we do live in
like, you know what?
I don't know what they're getting us ready for, but they're getting us ready for some shit.
I ain't gonna be here for it.
And look.
Don't.
Let me tell you something.
Don't hit my reset button, fam.
Everybody is always talking about,
don't start over.
Well, suicide is a sin and blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something. All right. There's truly a God and he don't want us committing suicide. Anything that is in the ocean, leave it there. All right. If it's any aliens and shit that don't look like humans, they just a different color, and you come down here and they got like tentacles and shit, just know I'm sending myself home. Because I'm not dealing with it. Bro, like I am putting my brains on the wall before I let a motherfucker with tentacles just crawl up on me and stick his dick in my chest, because I feel like that's what happens.
No, they go through your mouth now. They don't want to damage the body.
Stick his dick.
That's a lie because they come out through your chest in Aliens.
That's in Aliens.
What
That was
the
in the 70s.
fuck have you been
Things
watching?
have evolved since then. They just go straight down your mouth now.
You watching Sigourney Weaver again?
No, I refuse to watch it. I can't watch Aliens, and it's not even because of the big alien.
It's the part where
The bad CGI?
No, you can't watch Prometheus then.
Yeah, when you get the shit crawling out your ass and flipping you inside out, I'll
Because
check
the
out.
Prometheus old girl is in the thing, and she's literally birthing an alien baby.
No, see,
Give herself a C-section and everything.
Yeah, see, my thing is I can't deal with the little crab with the tail that look like a hand that latch onto their face and
the
shit.
face sucker.
Yeah, that's what I can't deal with. I'm not the alien with the,
the big ass head.
I know I went to school with niggas with heads shaped like that.
That's wild.
Fuck.
That ain't really, that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. It's the motherfucker that latch on to the face that just, that shit freaks me out.
Started. And that thing, all it does is get you pregnant.
Yeah, so
that's a weird way to get pregnant.
It's a weird way to get pregnant.
You think every time Jesus like show up to the office, somebody just be like, "Yo, you ready to make your comeback?" He just be like, "Nah, I was down there once. I ain't going back. I ain't fucking with them again." You see what happened the last time I went down there?
There was actually a cartoon.
Motherfuckers hung me off a big ass wooden tee.
Yeah.
And you motherfuckers let it happen.
Did we play that on the pod? That cartoon that I found?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he was like, what'd you do when he came back? He was like, oh, he liked chocolate. I was like, chocolate? It's like, yeah, whenever he come back. He was like, he keep coming back. He was like, yeah, we just, give him chocolate and he whatever. What did y'all do when he came? Nigga said. Because he knew. But yeah, the whole aliens thing is like they said, niggas is not reacting to it. They do not care. Because we have known about aliens for a long ass time. So niggas talking about it now, it's like, bruh, all of the fucking trauma and tragedy that we have had to endure, we do not give a fuck about.
Freaking out.
Right.
So, oh my God, those niggas are not scared
anymore. No. And
maybe you'll leave us alone then.
And the funny part is, I think when you have, certain movies and shit, because then when they started moving towards aliens, it stopped being less Predator and, aliens and more into the Guardians of the Galaxy shit. And it's like, niggas is like, shit, I fuck a green bitch like Gamora. They don't care. They don't care.
I'll take down Gamora. I ain't gonna
lie. Hey, that purple bitch that Peter had in the first one when it first showed up.
So
they got some choices.
I was like, she ain't got no brown under that t-shirt. Those little alien titties was kind of,
Oh no, Mantis is pretty cool too.
If aliens really were to hit the Earth,
Mystique,
she's human,
and take over,
or
at least try to,
still could get it.
Who's our savior? Like who's our superhero?
We ain't
Batman.
got one. Batman profiting off of them. Lex caught them here.
Okay, like pick an action star. Who do you think will save us? Like who you got your money on?
Oh, if we pick an action star, I'm going with Chuck Norris.
Just Chuck.
Don't matter, man.
Not even Will Smith, who defeated aliens. He the only action star that got that under his belt. When you think about it,
Steven Seagal.
No, he not.
Name another action hero that defeated
Jean-Claude
actual
Van Damme.
aliens.
Van Diesel.
Vin Diesel ain't fought no fucking aliens.
I am Groot.
I mean, if that's the case,
that don't count, man.
It does.
I mean, if that's the case, we can go with Chris Hemsworth. He was out here knocking aliens' heads between the fucking washer and dryer. And he actually got muscles and shit and still in his prime.
Nah, he should have killed Thanos when he should have killed Thanos. He killed Thanos when it didn't count.
James Foster.
Well, he didn't realize that nigga was that durable, to be honest. You got to admit, a big ass axe to the chest is going to take the average nigga out.
So you thought a nigga 6 times your size, and you already a big nigga.
Because it was a special axe, nigga. That wasn't no normal axe.
But why would you?
He went and got this, bro. At this point, he could have claimed that it was a manufacturer defect because this nigga went and got this brand new axe and he branded it the Thanos killing kind when the nigga asked him what kind of weapon. So he thought when he showed up with this axe that it was all business. All right. So he thought that this motherfucker, when he shot it, because he just got this brand new ass, and then you got it made by a nigga that hate him. So you think he gonna put some extra killing power in there, right?
So what you're saying is Thor lacks common sense.
No, but
he does.
No.
You want to know why Thor lacks common sense? Because you know the entire point of the mission is to stop this nigga from getting what? Infinity Stones. Infinity Stones that go in what? A gauntlet. What is the gauntlet? A big ass glove that essentially goes on your motherfucking hand. So if you pull up with the smoke, why you just cut folks' hand off?
Because he had to do.
You tried to be all dramatic and this is for my brother, and you killed my black best friend Heimdall. Fuck the Bifrost, and he stabbed him in the chest. And then
he didn't stab him in the chest. He shot it. And what did he do? He did what most people are taught to do: go for center mass, because that is the largest target that you have. Way big. That's like you. I have a way better chance of hitting you in the chest with something than I do hitting you with your arm out.
And do you know
because it's a bigger target.
Do you know what happened after he hit him in the chest? He pulled him in close and whispered, "You should have went for the head." And he snapped his fucking fingers. He's your dumbass that cut his hand off.
Hold on.
Stupid motherfucker.
No.
It was already stuck in his chest by then. He couldn't just pull it out.
Look.
Because at the time, it just take me to pull it out. The motherfucker be like, and snap anyway. So either way, it was stuck. I felt like this nigga thought that when he hit him in the chest, he was just going to drop. But Thanos was a little bit more durable than he thought it was.
The planet Titan. Thanos is 10 feet tall.
It don't matter. Everybody underestimated him. Look how he shred Hulk. They didn't know Hulk was going to get his ass whooped like that, did they?
He did catch 2 pieces of biscuit quick.
He had the power. He had the
It
power.
never came-
He had the power stone.
No,
man.
he didn't.
But I'm saying, Hulk thought that it was sweet, and he was just gonna put the paws on Thanos because they didn't realize how durable Thanos really fucking was.
Well,
and Thor whooped Hulk ass.
Well, that was Loki's fault. Loki gassed him.
That's
we have a Hulk.
That's all
no, you don't. He's got an ass.
Bullshit.
Look, all I'm saying is,
they hold the hell
this
out.
whole argument would not exist if Peter just wasn't a bitch ass nigga.
Yes.
And let us get the glove.
And then,
off.
as you see, when we
no matter what, it boils down to being Peter's fault.
And then, as you see, when we got to the next Avengers, you just gonna cut my nigga head off in the middle of him making breakfast, bro. Them grits was probably gonna be fired.
You gotta remember the last word he heard from this nigga was, "You should have went for the head."
But
so I
during
see
grits,
you
bro,
grits could make a big difference, bro. Breakfast of Champions, man. We might end up going round 2. Let's get this shit over with, man.
Them grits was probably fired.
Bro, they could have been power grits. You could have put some protein powder in there. And now we got a problem on our head.
Grits with the butter and the sugar.
And take into consideration, they didn't
Bro
know
had
that
to
he
get
didn't have a Roxy no more.
And he had like some intergalactic fruit to go with the breakfast, bro.
My nigga was
fresh squeezed orange juice.
And when you look at it, like how big his hand is, and he made that motherfucker look like a little mango. But I'm like, bro, that had to be like the size of a watermelon because Thanos big as fuck.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Then you killed me during breakfast, bro. Like these tangerines is probably gonna be fire.
That nigga 5 years
little
later,
plum,
my nigga
yeah, a little
fired.
fruit basket ready, fresh squeezed orange juice, intergalactic grits, space butter.
That's like Rose when he said it. He was like, "Oh, that's cute." Thanos got a retirement plan. That nigga got retired.
Man, he didn't even get a last meal, bro. At least when you're on death row, they let you eat first.
Man, that was not the same thing. That nigga snapped. He regret the decision he made. He went to go live on a farm.
Yeah, but I also feel like on top of them really, really just hoeing the Hulk, I feel like we really should have got that what if scenario. Like, bro, Vision got hoed. Why he ain't just cut through that nigga with the fucking stone?
He died twice.
Cause that shit was funny. On the what if that nigga came back, then it was talking shit. That nigga said zoop, and that nigga split that nigga in two so quick. I'm like, see, bro, we ain't even had to go through all
But
this.
did you notice that if Thanos kicks it with black folks, he's completely chill? Because in what if he ended up being friends with the Black Panther and he was like, yeah, we talked about my decision. It wouldn't make sense. I ride with them now. Whole war avoided. Because he sat down and had an intellectual conversation.
I just
with
want
Black
Marvel to know that whatever you thought you was gonna do with the Illuminati, don't do it.
They did already.
Cause when I say she killed all 6 of these motherfuckers in less than 30 seconds, like a hot knife through butter.
I think Black Boats was the worst.
He was on a roll. She fucked up.
Black Boats was real fucked up.
And he had to go like that.
Cause like you could just see his shit splat.
But it's the fact that it wasn't that he was getting ready to yell. He was shocked that his mouth got taped up. He was like, what the fuck? And didn't realize, like, bro, your whole voice came back and his head shrunk like a melon. Their Captain Marvel was trash.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm like, they would make the black one weak like that.
She was trash.
She got shredded.
And she didn't do the suit no justice. Captain Britain, ass whooped.
Nah, it's the fact that she really fucked up Professor X.
He deserved it.
In his head. Yeah, dog, because he got a whole mutant locked up in the fucking school.
Yeah, he a bitch ass.
And making them be the danger room. Did you know that? The danger room is actually a mutant that's being locked up and being forced to do these simulations for the teenage kids that he handpicked to go out here and fuck some shit up.
When you really think about it, most of the superheroes are not really superheroes. Like, Professor X is a child groomer and a pedophile. I've said it. I'm standing on it.
I kind of got to agree with him on that one. I don't know about the pedophile part.
How are you a pedophile, though?
He is preying on these young children's innocence.
He has lustfully looked at Jean Grey in a way that no grown man should look at a child.
He think because he in a fucking wheelchair that we not gonna say nothing.
I don't know, bro. He is kind of like minors, and he like, yeah, put on this tight leather.
Yeah, he does got him in a lot of tight.
Look at what my suit's made out of.
Like, bro, you ain't had like no sweatsuits or nothing that you
then
can throw.
And then, shorts. As you see how we feel about Batman.
So what is Magneto then?
Magneto is a black nigga who just wants us to be left the fuck alone in our own little space.
Right, he really just want to go to
work. Yeah,
I've
long said like
he's Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah. That's exactly what
he is.
Is a woke mutant.
That's what he's a woke mutant.
Yeah, because I always thought X-Men is we the mutants.
All his
niggas is the mutants.
Are outcasts. They're outcasts and they're grown. Like, oh, society doesn't like you. You don't like them. Come roll with me.
Come over here, man.
That's all it is.
Okay.
Well, it kind of depends on which storyline you're following.
Which one are you thinking about?
When you look at like the whole, like the Jennifer Lawrence one, she was still a kid and she was thrown at Magneto.
Yeah, she was thrown at Magneto, but she'd also shapeshift into a grown ass woman if she wanted to.
I know that don't make it better.
It don't make it better, but
no, it's just like really it's just like them young hoes with the fake ID.
They shapeshifting themselves to be grown.
No,
she just shapeshift.
But no, because she was in the bed and she was in the bed as Rebecca Stamos, and he told her like, no, I want to see the real you, and then so he wanted to see her, which was the real her, which was the teenager with blue titties out.
That's wild.
But it was the fact that you were a mutant. He just wanted to see the mutant you. He didn't want to see the human you because he didn't like the motherfuckers.
Yeah, but the mutant her at the time was in a bed,
but naked,
teenager with blue titties out.
Yeah.
Okay,
and no drawers.
So both these niggas is creeps.
Yeah.
He ain't had a woman in a while.
Case closed.
He took what he could.
The X-Men. What does the X stand for?
They both creeps, but Professor X is just horrible.
Right. Batman is beating up homeless people in expensive pajamas.
So I have a question. So Tommy recommended a spot that we all have to try for food because I definitely want to try this chicken skin, nigga. Like, because I don't even need the meat, bro. Just give
Asian Rican.
Just give me the skin of the chicken.
What time is that place open to?
Because it's Asian Rican. We pulled the menu up, didn't we?
We should have Asian Rican food for SummerSlam.
Next week, because we show not recording on Saturday. We taking the rest of the fucking year off at this rate.
Asian Rican foods, okay. Because I remember them being closed on Sundays. Because I was like, well, we can't do it on pod days because they're not open on Sundays.
Do it on Saturday.
Yeah, we can get some food on Saturday. Get off early on Saturday.
Ad website, but I don't see it.
Had to finesse my off day.
Shout out to All Season Mobile Bartending. That was who my bartenders were last night.
Oh yeah, definitely shout them out.
Because all I said was drinks is free to tip your bartender.
Okay, is Loomis running to national? Because one say 3322 West Loomis, but then
Loomis is Southside for sure. Past
yeah, no, but then another one says 3300 was Lincoln. So I don't know if I'm looking at the right
33.
That's the one in Lincoln. It's the one in Lincoln.
Okay.
Oh, so it's 2 of them.
Maybe.
The menu. Oh, say page ain't available. Oh, I'm not signed in. I really want some Puerto Rican rice. Okay,
actually.
I always hear about how good it is, and I was able to. I don't know if it's funny because you got the Asian Rican food, but the place that I tried was called Mexi Barriqua.
A messy barriqua.
Mexi.
Oh, I'm like Savio Vega.
Yeah, that is on the corner of 76 and Bradley. Yep. It's that gas station on the corner of 76 and Bradley. The restaurant is on the corner of the gas station. Yeah. So it's right across from Color Bomb, the tattoo spot right there.
Oh, there's a Tito's Jenga.
They have Puerto Rican rice and stuff, but I had theirs and it's like the rice wasn't nasty, but based off of what I have seen about Puerto Rican rice, that wasn't no Puerto Rican rice. It didn't have no meat in there.
I don't think I've had Puerto Rican rice yet.
And I'm like, Puerto Rican rice have, the rice, your pigeon peas,
girl,
your meat, green olives and stuff. And it's like either they didn't scoop around it, scoop no meat in my shit, or they just So I'm like, I didn't have any meat in mine. So I want to try some real authentic Puerto Rican rice.
We ain't gonna make it.
Make it where?
It's the hour.
Oh, they open till Saturday. I mean, it's 7 on Saturdays.
7.
Right. That's why I was suggesting we go Saturday, since I knew at least the 3 of us, me, you, and Tom, would be together because we'll be watching wrestling.
Yeah. All right. But I definitely want to
Chicken skins look like
to do that. But no, their elote is so good. Like it's really good, and it's only $4. They give you a nice size. Can you definitely get full
You
off
never
of
had
it?
Puerto Rican rice before?
No. Well, I just did, but like I said, I don't feel like that counts. I feel like that was like just some shit. It's like going to Taco Bell and thinking that it's really finna be,
fire.
I went to school on the south side.
Is that sesame shrimp? That shit looks fire.
Yo, Panda Express got some honey walnut shrimp.
Ew.
That's just fire. But yes, ill on the Panda Express. But that shrimp fire. Everybody should sell honey walnut shrimp. I don't know why they don't. But don't even put the walnuts in it. Just fry my shrimp and then coat that shit in honey. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I have to do
one love.
Better.
Is that okay with you, Tom?
Yeah, I'm looking at Rodney right now.
Is that a chicken skin right here?
Yes. So this will be our food selection for Saturday as we watch professional wrestling. Tommy, you are more than welcome to come hang out with us if you're not doing anything. I know you do not watch wrestling, but you can come hang out.
He was watching it last night with us and was laughing.
Tommy was drunk.
Yeah, it was.
Drunk Tommy fun.
Absolutely.
Did you disinfect last night?
I feel like he came back from the bathroom and was like, where everybody go?
Oh, they have pineapple shrimp fried rice.
Who?
The Asian Rican spot.
That sounds fire.
That's a cop.
I might risk it all.
That's
for
a
that.
cop.
Hey, you know I keep Benadryl.
Like I might risk it all for that.
Benadryl on deck. Let's go.
As we would say in the sneaker community, what kind of rice is that? Pineapple shrimp?
Yes.
Muscat.
Damn, they got pho. Wait a minute, they got everything here.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have egg foo young?
Puerto Rican rice only as a side is $7.
Give me the egg foo young over the Puerto Rican rice.
But yeah, I'll
that
have
might
to
be fire.
But you also have to look at like when we go in. Oh, see, you got the actual. Send me that, Tommy, because I can't find that.
It's their Facebook page.
Oh, okay. When I tried, because it's not logged in. I'm like, because when I tried to go on the Facebook page from the laptop, I couldn't get in. I'll go from my phone.
They apparently don't have a website. It's all their Facebook page.
Okay.
Something about this logo is kind of racist, but I believe it'll be.
It's Asian Rican, fam. Probably how she look for real. That's the funny part.
That is wild.
I would like to date an Asian woman.
Yeah, see, so like the menu that they have here is not
So
really,
random.
it's not as extensive as what was on like the other
You wouldn't be my friend if I dated an Asian? Have some little Blasian kids.
I don't think you would know how to handle an authentic Asian woman.
She said, "No one, no one, fried rice."
Yeah, Puerto Rican.
See,
What is wrong with you?
he wants to be banned.
Why you ban me? Why you ban me?
Hey, that's the name of one of their Asian sandwiches.
Why you ban me?
Banh mi. It's an open faced Asian sandwich.
Damn, that's funny. Most Asians got smushed in faces. They all look like they got hit with like a palm strike from like UFC.
All right. Well, we are going to go ahead and get out of here.
Cause I'm going to smoke my weed.
I'm going to heat up my food. Okay.
I'm going to soak my leg.
Yeah, I'm going to heat up my food because these chips are not hitting my hunger pains. My mom finally got her fucking cell phone today, so she shut the fuck up. And I set that up so before I left the house.
How many fucks does it take to talk about your mama?
It's been so.
I was like, we did good. Like, I don't think we said nothing about TTR episode.
Because it did. It pissed me off. But I feel like it was kind of her karma because every time, like when her phone was supposed to be, it kept getting delayed. So it finally got delivered today. So I did smart switched all her shit over and gave her both her phones and was like, leave me alone. Don't talk to me for the rest of the day. So, yep. But definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in this week. Y'all are fucking amazing. I'm very sorry that I had a moment at the beginning of the show, but shit was a little bit heavy for me. Like I said, we'll discuss that at a later date and time, and a trigger warning will definitely be placed on that episode. Yep. So trigger warning will be placed on that episode so that you guys can, decide if you want to interact or not, or I'll try to like designate a time frame so that, if you want to tune in after that, then you can, so you can miss that if that part is not for you. If you were not able to catch the full episode tonight, you always know that you can go and stream on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. on all of your favorite podcast platforms. So until next time, we got a hoe.
We got a hoe.
I was at work.